The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Could the outcome of today's Washington Redskins football game predict the winner of Tuesday's election? That's something to think about. Because since 1936, the outcome of the team's last home game before the presidential election predicts the eventual winner.
Right.
So if the Redskins win, so does the incumbent
I'm
president.
following.
Okay, so consider that, because not good news for President Bush. The Skins lost to the Green Bay Packers this afternoon, 28-14.
So it's over. There you go.
All that's left but the crying.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I hear that they're starting to believe it in the White House as George Bush's Stepford wife starts to pack things up in some boxes, Terry, and gets ready to move all that hillbilly crap back to Crawford, Texas.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy. Big welcome for Crawford, Texas.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a big parade.
Take your stupid horseshoes and your lawn darts and get out of here.
He's back.
Go play some golf and leave us alone. You're an embarrassment to our state.
It'd be fun, though, to do nothing, and still make $400,000 a year.
Okay.
Right. Well, some say that we already do. Anyhow.
Some can relate around here, right?
Right. Anyhow, it's very exciting. Is it very exciting? Is it great to watch television and see nothing but political ads? Come on, tell me about
Oh, my God, they're shoving them down your throat.
Right.
Here, one more.
Bring back Jared. Come on.
I know.
Well, he approved that message, too.
Oh, that's true. He isn't.
Everyone's approving this message.
I know. Are you approving this?
Oh, Cherry, let me tell you.
What's the message you're approving?
And the other day, I'm Osama bin Laden, and I approved this message.
Okay. That's all you needed him to say.
Mm-hmm. It's the only thing he didn't say.
I know.
It's beautiful. Stephen, I know you're a little nervous. Oh, wait, you don't care. I forgot. You don't care about anything. I know you're a little nervous. You should be.
I think the funniest thing on Wednesday is when all of you people are just going to sit back and say, nobody cares.
Oh, jeez. Why would I say that? I'll be devastated. Now, well, I mean, I'll get over it, but...
Not like
Right, we'll get over it.
Right.
I love Brad Pitt will be sitting at home and think, nobody cares what I think.
Wow. So you're assuming that your guy is going to win. That's the best thing. See, right now, that's where we're at. We're 24 hours away from an election, and both sides are now thinking they're going to win.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. There's going to be one very disappointed group of people and one celebratory party in the street parade all night.
I mean, those people.
Both sides are at the point now where they think they're going to win.
The losing side moves to Canada. It's going to be great.
Yes.
Better housing deals. Yeah. More apartments open.
And the other side will show them the way.
Right.
We'll just take a ship or a cruise, the Victoria Cruise.
Are you still highly confident, Stephen?
If our side loses, we'll stay here because we actually still love this country.
Oh, jeez. You know you won't. Don't lie. Are you still very confident?
Well, I think you have to be going into it.
No, you don't. You can be filled with grief.
Well, I don't think you
and
feel
fear.
Not grief
and
yet.
frightenness, huh? The boxes are being packed. The moving vans are backing up to the White House as we speak.
You can hear the tape going.
Packing the snow globes up right now.
Yep.
Snow globes.
George Bush's Stepford wife is saying right now, she's saying, do you still think we need this? That's what's happening.
Hopefully they steal some stuff out of there.
Oh, what are the twins doing? Partying their asses off?
They're too drunk to know what the hell's going on. They're like, what do we do? Just keep waving? Okay.
Right.
Well, this is big that this was the top story and not your fantasy football team.
Good point. Head to head.
Wow.
Team Douche.
Yes.
Against Jimmy Fred Wayman's miserable squad. And although he still has, we both still have a player each.
Tonight?
Wow.
Terry.
Really?
Yeah,
Up in the air.
it's a landslide electoral college win for Team Douche.
And how far are you
You
up?
can't beat Do You Douche, Terry.
Well.
You can only hope that you don't get embarrassed by them.
Uh-huh.
Similar to the election tomorrow night. Somebody can't win. They can only hope that when it's all said and done, they don't get embarrassed.
Did Weeman get douched by the douche?
He got cleaned out by the douche,
Did he?
Terry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I'm sure
All
it's got
bacteria.
that. He's feeling really fresh and clean. He got a big wave in the face from Team Douche. Have you conceded victory? Are you ready to make a concession speech right now?
Oh, no, this was the game I expected to lose with everybody on bye.
Everyone, it's all about defense mechanisms. It's human nature. Don't think we buy it. I can see right through it.
Your whole team was on bye?
Don't try that crap with me. Meanwhile, I started Randy Moss again, who didn't catch a pass. So don't give me crap. At least you had players that all played. And I still am up by 20 points, Terry. That's the juggernaut that is Team Douche.
Oh, douche.
Team Douche. What's the term again? Agrees with everything in this message.
Approves.
Right, that's right.
Approves this message.
Well, I've heard it 16 times.
Well, Team Douche hits the roadblock next weekend.
Yes. Team Douche approved this message. All right, it's too late now. All right, never mind.
The T-Man.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
Hour after hour.
Oh, my God.
There's winner after winner.
I think I'm going to cry.
In T-Man's Big Money Contest.
I'm Beverly Malone. I got $1,000. $1 million would have been great, but I'm happy with that.
All right, so take the $1,000, go down to Walmart.
Ghostly spirits continue to haunt the top of the box office this weekend.
Oh.
The Sarah Michelle Gellar Fright Fest, The Grudge, topped the box office for the second straight week.
Wow.
It earned another $22 million.
$22 million in the second week, Terry.
There you go.
A smash success for The Grudge.
Good.
That's the combination you need. All you need is a hot-ass, youngish actress like a Sarah Michelle Gellar, throw in a couple of scares, and you got a winner. Mm-hmm. Easy formula. That if Sarah Michelle Gellar can get a little naked next time, that wouldn't hurt.
It's even better,
All right? You want to tack on a couple of extra mil to the bottom line there? Show me a boob. Give me something. Come on, Sarah. You're that big time? You're nothing. You got lucky to be in that movie.
Oh, boy.
Because they didn't need her in that movie, I'll tell you right now.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well,
she carried the movie, Terry.
I don't know. I'm not into the fright thing.
Give me a nipple. Give me something.
It earned another $22 million. The film biography Ray debuted in second place.
Oh.
The movie starring Jamie Foxx.
Anyone see Ray? I got to see Ray. I didn't see Ray.
I did not.
I had to make sure I saw Team America before I left the theaters, Terry.
And?
Well, I mean, I had already seen they had the big, who is it? What movie company came down here to show us previews?
Might have been Universal.
A lot of times. There are movie companies that ask if we want to see previews. They'll come down. They'll make us a little buffet.
Wow.
They'll show us clips of the show. Well, this time we actually accepted because Team America is put together by the South Park creators, and I think you're aware, Terry, we're pretty big South Park fans.
Yes,
All right.
I'm aware of that.
So this is one of the first times we accepted their invitation.
Oh, okay.
And they came down. They brought Krispy Kremes for
Wow.
Stephen R. Kilbreth.
Where was I?
They brought snacks, and we actually sat in the conference room and watched about a month ago or weeks ago. We saw previews to you were getting your 9th blood transfusion. Terry.
No, they showed it at 10:03.
You were on your 600th bed sore at the time. And they were showing us previews of Team America, and we sat there and we weren't blown away. I remember we were all looking at each other like we're such huge South, we're expecting to laugh tons.
Right.
And we were laughing in spots. Well, we were not blown away. And the movie, I'm not saying it was terrible by any means. It was funny in spots.
Sure.
But for an hour and a half,
Hey.
it was tough.
Was it?
Don't take me as saying it was bad, Terry.
But
you watch a half-hour South Park episode, which is really like 20 minutes of a show, and I'm loving every second of it.
right.
This, I was, all right, what else can we do tonight?
A movie starring Jamie Foxx as singer Ray Charles brought in just over $20 million. Another scary movie lands at the number 3 spot. Saw, a movie about a serial killer, earned just over $17 million.
I gotta see that, too.
It's very good.
I'm surprised it didn't finish in the top 2.
I thought it'd be number 1.
I thought it'd be number 1, too. But it seems like it was pretty close. If you listen to the figures, you got Grudge at like $23 million, Ray at $20 million, and the Saw at, what, $17 million?
A movie about a serial killer earned just over $17 million. And I saw Team America on your suggestion.
Oh, jeez. I was in the same theater as this lady.
Oh, wow.
Is that possible?
Could be.
And I saw Team America on your suggestion. I could not stand it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you ever again.
Wow, did you hear her? She's pissed.
I will never, ever.
She wants her $10 back. It sounds like. I will never listen to you again, bastard. And you know what? You're not nearly good enough to have this job that you sit there doing every day anyway. You piece of crap.
She must not like puppet love.
Really? Yeah, I'm not listening to you ever again.
Never listening to you ever again.
And that hand job I gave you last week, I'm taking it back.
Oh wow.
Man, she sounds annoyed, Terry.
Yes, she does.
And I saw Team America on your suggestion. I could not stand it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not listening to you ever again.
I'm glad you liked it because I hated it.
Wow. I wish it would have come to blows.
I know. Can you?
Sounds like it would have been a great catfight with this.
Oh, wow.
These two anchors. All right. Stage is
I wonder what she was expecting, though, really.
She was expecting a real high-quality movie with puppets.
Right, it's puppets. Where they don't even try to hide the strings.
I just think...
I love that.
The fact they didn't try to hide the strings is funny all the way through the movie.
I know.
If you're concentrating on it. And it was. I just wanted to laugh more than I did. But, can't ask for everything. Huh? What else, Terry? What else is going on?
Well, the woman who accused Celine Dion's husband of rape has been found guilty of extortion. Her name is Ai Kwan. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Her name is Yun Sung. She was arrested in
Close relative of Ai Kwan, Terry?
That's her husband. Her husband. Her and her husband were actually both arrested in January after their lawyers demanded $13.5 million from Celine and her husband, Renee.
The moral of the story is you don't mess with Celine Dion?
I guess so.
She is a dangerous person to be messing with. She doesn't give you that roundhouse right. She'll be hitting you with a lawsuit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I'd rather have a lawsuit than that roundhouse right from Celine Dion. She packs a wallop. All that weight behind that punch, Terry.
All that weight.
You'll go sprawling across the room.
All the fury of not eating.
Yes. Hey, you ever been around someone hungry? Oh, let me make it more clear. You ever been around a woman that's hungry?
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Not in this studio.
Okay. Yeah, Terry's never hungry because she never stops eating. I can imagine, though, if we were around Terry when she was very hungry, she could be as really just out of control.
Oh, yeah.
In a rage, basically.
In a rage.
Yeah, women could go into Terry, I've been around enough women consistently. See, in the past, it was a lot easier. Around a woman a week, tops. You don't really get to that point where you see that hunger rage.
Right.
Women have hunger rage.
Well, no doubt.
It doesn't matter who you are. Fat, thin, medium build.
Right.
Big, huge, breasts, small, nothings. Doesn't matter. It seems like hunger rage amongst women is a universal thing. Stephen, your wife have hunger rage?
I'm hungry right now.
Oh, wow. What are you speaking?
Stephen, I was talking about women. If you can relate all of a sudden, maybe that is a little bit revealing. I was asking
a lot of tendencies, though, because I have that rage, too. I think that...
Wow. You have hunger rage?
Sometimes.
Really?
I have a long drive home, and when you haven't eaten, like, lunch or anything before you start going home...
You get to the Fat Burger, and you're like, give me double patties now!
I try not to eat there every day, but it's right on the way home. What are you going to do?
Wow.
Well, because Stephen never, is considered as part of this show when it goes to Pasty Dave going to get something to eat.
Now, we still have those two-way pagers, and actually, I didn't follow that.
But she's right.
We realize the two-way pagers are dinosaurs now, right? And we should be probably getting rid of them. And no one really pages anyone anymore on the two-way pager because we have text messaging on our cell phones now and everything. But we still have them, and from time to time, I'll get pages from, like, Hotshot or, like, especially when the Eagles are losing, we're making fun of Jimmy Fred.
Yeah? Did you send him a two-way?
Happened much this year, but it's going to. Anyhow, I got a page from Kilbreath on Friday. Do I need the page from him in the afternoon telling me he's at the Fat Burger?
Really?
Do I need that?
Why are you telling him that you're the Fat Burger?
Why did you have the need to? Did you feel so guilty? You felt like you had to page me, and I'm sure a couple other people that you were at the Fat Burger?
I did feel guilty.
Did I respond to you? Try to refresh my memory.
I don't know if you did or not, actually.
I'd say no.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident it was a no.
What was the page? Just, hey, I'm at the Fat Burger. Save me?
Sometimes I like to test T-Man and see if he'll page me back, with something. And, this was one of those times.
He writes the letter M like 7 times. Let you know that it's good,
Yes. So you got the same page.
I've got it from time to time.
He blessed us all.
Yes.
Oh, he has to rotate his pages about his Fatburger visits.
God.
I may have got it this time too. I don't remember.
Just because you're paging people, I'm assuming you do it to try to relieve some sense of guilt that you have for being in that joint,
I think that's dead on.
Mm-hmm.
You actually
But
paged
what
him.
ultimately, besides this falsified feeling of getting rid of guilt, are you trying to get out of sending those pages? No, nobody cares. We already know you're there. We don't need a page to confirm it.
Well, I mean, I'd like to think that maybe we could possibly all be friends and stuff, and we still have these pagers,
Right.
and you know, page around. And
Well, I told you on day one to get that thought out of your mind.
right.
Page around.
Right.
Let's page around.
That's what friends do, Terry. They page around.
Ain't nobody paging me.
So, I mean, every once in a while I try. You know, it's an effort that I make, and
Because I know
It's a futile effort.
my wife, Terry. Hunger rage. She'll kill people.
Especially now, I'm
Yes.
sure. Oh, boy. Woo.
I had to separate her from hacking up a small family that cut us in line at Wendy's the other day.
Really?
That's
Are
right.
you serious?
All right. Terry's
start
out of
dumping
control.
Terry.
Yeah, she's out of control. Terry's obviously having hunger rage.
I am,
She
actually.
just said something we couldn't even air, ladies and gentlemen.
Bring up Wendy's. Loses her mind.
I've never been to Fat Burgers.
Before you know it, she's going to have a thyroid condition. It's going to be unbelievable.
You should try Fatburger though. It's good.
Okay.
Okay, let me think about that.
Remember, page around.
It's quite the endorsement. What else? What else is going on, Terry? What else is happening?
Well, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy is going to have a spin-off for ladies now. It's going to be Queer Eye for the Straight Girl.
Oh, geez. Wow, that's really something that I've never considered.
It's a clever title.
Queer Eye for the Straight Girl, obviously the same concept, but there's going to be a woman who is going to have an inability to be able to dress well and have a sense of style.
Right.
And my first thought on that, of course, is, Terry, what's the point?
Well,
If there's a woman out there that actually can't dress herself to look good, and she can't find any ability to be able to have some sense of style, what's the point in making her aware of the things she's missing? What's the point of having the Fab Five get a hold of her and show her how to dress and how to groom and how to decorate her home? Guys aren't really interested in that woman. All right?
okay.
Because the reality is, Terry, that she's probably not great looking.
Oh,
All right?
wow.
Well, let's be honest. Any woman that's even remotely good looking. All right? Any woman that's remotely attractive. Any woman that's got any slight, even a trace of hotness.
Okay.
Learns how to dress. I mean, women know how to dress.
Well, they claim that
The only women that don't know how to dress at all are the ones that realize they never had a shot from day one.
Well, they're saying that this show promises to transform
I love talking like this.
heterosexual women for events such as like a wedding proposal, wedding proposal, a 30th birthday,
Terry,
wedding,
just
so on and so
cut
forth.
your losses, please.
So,
All right, just think about the fat burger over there.
but they're using four guys. And one girl.
Great.
So.
Straight eye for the queer girl. What is it now? Queer eye for the straight girl. Yes, she's needing help. They're going to be there to help her.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's all I need is more of the show. I get stuck with the things that the Fab Five tell the guys to do on that show anyway. I'm using a tongue scraper now because of that show.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I don't watch the show, but Andrew's like, oh, I bought you a tongue scraper. I saw it on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Just use it.
Toothbrush no longer effective?
Apparently not. You got to use 15 devices to clean your mouth these days.
Wow.
Because the Fab Five said so. And that's what we're going to need now. We're going to need the reverse situation of a girl who has no clue. That's really going to benefit our society. They have a show like that, by the way, where there's women that just aren't making it. It's called The Swan, Terry. We don't need Queer Eye for the Straight Girl. No one's watching Queer Eye for the Straight Guy anymore anyway.
Where exactly do you buy a tongue scraper?
Like at a drugstore?
How
You
about
have
I
to
have
go to like a specialty store.
How about I have her email you, all right?
The T-Man.
Where do they teach you to talk like this? In some Panama City sailor want a hump bar? Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Cube 93. Hey, what's up? It's Karen Wild from the Cube 93 New Music Department.
What? Check this out, right?
And you know we always want to bring you the newest, hottest music for...
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
She rushes out and darts past us in tears.
60 Minutes was backstage doing a story on SNL creator Lorne Michaels and happened to be at the right place at the right time.
More Ashley Simpson stuff, Terry. They were making fun of her, like, endlessly on Saturday Night Live over the weekend.
Wow.
I didn't see it, but Hot Dog just told me.
Yeah, they hit her pretty hard, like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were all.
Any further reaction, Terry? I guess not.
She rushes out and darts past us in tears.
60 Minutes was backstage doing a story on SNL creator Lorne Michaels and happened to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
When Ashley's performance goes awry, we see the confusion on her face as the embarrassed pop star slinks off stage and the utter shock of what just happened is felt. The stunned woman is producer Marcy Klein, Calvin Klein's daughter.
Alvin Klein.
She was crying.
Wow, he's one letter away from being a billionaire.
Right.
Alvin Klein.
So close.
Is producer Marcy Klein, Calvin Klein's daughter.
Oh.
She was crushed. She was crying, beating the door and going nuts, and we got her and we said, baby.
Man, she was crushed. She was crying. He should be the one feeling that way. He was one letter away from being an empire of all the genes in the world.
He's also good friends with Tommy Hilfiger.
That's right.
We got her and we said, baby, this is when you become a professional.
Ashley's dad and manager Joe Simpson told me he encouraged his daughter to apologize.
Walk back out there, look that camera dead in the eye, and tell him the truth.
Well, that was good advice.
I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd do a hoedown.
That's when you fire your father and take him to court. When he gives you bad advice like that. She looked like an idiot, even 10 times worse than walking off stage when she made that apology. With Jude Law sitting there all embarrassed for all of England. Is he from England, Stephen?
Sure.
Okay. Does it really matter?
No.
Oh. Anyhow, they're wondering if Ashley Simpson's career is ruined because of this, and I guess only time will tell. Will there be a backlash? Has she lost her Grammy, what seemed like the locked-up award that was hers for new artist, best new artist? It seemed like it was a guarantee. Now they're saying she won't win.
So she had a career, really. I didn't know that.
She had a career. Okay. She had a hit song, and that's a career these days.
Okay. Well, they say that she's going out on tour, so the dates haven't been released yet.
So is Hotshot in his garage band.
I understand that.
All right, anyone can go out on tour, Terry. That doesn't necessarily make a career. The fact that she had a #1 song, #1, is something that you cannot deny. But the question is, will she win? You need to win Newcomer of the Year in order to go on to the next year and with big fanfare. Now they're saying because of this whole situation, she's not going to win the award. Now they're saying, will her fans defect? Will her fans, all of a sudden, start listening to Avril Lavigne again? Whoa. Avril Lavigne is laughing in her soup right now. And she's a big soup eater. Trust me on this.
I think performing a couple days later helped her. What was it, the American Music Awards?
It was the next day.
Radio Music Awards, yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, the Radio Music Awards, with that great stellar performance she put forth.
Yeah, she got back on the horse. That's all that matters.
I mean, she went out and did it. That's
she was lucky, yes, that she had a venue, that she had a forum, that she had a scheduled national publicized appearance where she could get back on the horse. Because you're right, you need to get back on the horse. Yeah. Terry, when are you getting back on the horse?
I'm trying to get back on the horse.
Oh, jeez.
By the way, my band's playing Pacey's Garage on Tuesday.
Okay.
So I hope you can make it.
Now, there's rumors going around, speaking of Terry Free getting back on the horse, that she's gotten a little too much on the horse. All right, she's gotten a little too into a full gallop. Terry Free, just fresh off 11 blood transfusions, and a woman who, well, we don't even like to talk about it around here, who had a birthday a couple of days ago and turned an age that we can't even identify with. There's rumors. I don't want you to confirm or deny them right now, Terry. I'm too scared. But there's rumors that you were spotted at a club over the weekend.
Whoa!
Okay, now tell me, maybe through like a fearless forecaster kind of blink or two, give me a signal, because I don't really want you to confirm with me yes or no. I may just be able to not be able to continue on with the show if I get the answer that I'm afraid I may get. The rumors are, Terry, we're hearing through our sources that you may have been at a club over the weekend. Oh, jeez. Terry, I have information coming into the station.
Is it coming in right now?
Terry, it's coming into the station.
Over the wire.
I've told you many times, you can't do anything in this world without our listeners being aware of it.
Oh, I know.
You're not denying. I wish you would have immediately denied, saying, "Oh, come on, T-Man, it's ridiculous. I'm 40 years old. Are you kidding me?"
I have 5 kids. I'll be home on the weekends.
Yes.
Are you out of your mind?
Maybe you guys are on your last days of the club, so mine are long gone.
Was the club she was at the Elks Club? I mean, was that it?
Yeah, the Eagles Lodge.
Terry, I turned 34 and I realized my club days are over.
Okay.
All right?
Uh-huh.
You're 40.
Yes.
All right? You're going to tell me, are you going to tell me you're not denying right now? You're not pounding your fist in anger of someone of listeners suggesting you were at a club over the weekend?
Nope.
Lord. What doesn't add up here?
What doesn't add up?
What am I missing? What am I not understanding?
Was it a birthday celebration?
Was there a birthday, Terry? Was there a huge milestone event? Did someone, rise from the dead that you had to go out? Give me some explanation.
It was kind of a belated...
Wait. Are you telling me, I still haven't had this sink in, you were at a club over the weekend?
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And it was kind of on my behalf because it was kind of a belated type little gathering for my little birthday.
Terry, you don't celebrate birthdays at your age, Terry. You dread them. Do you realize that?
I don't.
Oh, Lord. Terry didn't get that memo?
No.
We dread her birthday.
You guys can dread all you like.
So you went out to a club?
Well, yeah, it was a club. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You went out to a club?
I sure did. And had a great time.
You went out to a club?
I did.
Oh, jeez.
Right here.
Get all drunk, come home, juggle the kids. Go watch
this. You went out to a club?
T-Man, you know what? I went out to a club this weekend.
Oh, jeez, Terry. You say that without any bit of embarrassment?
None whatsoever.
I think you realize that you're on the spot now. Oh, no, you didn't.
We did. No, we did.
Unless you went out with a couple of 23-year-olds.
Actually, one of the daughters of one of my friends.
This is sad.
She was there, and I was like, "Oh, is this the first time you went out with your mom? Isn't this kind of crazy?" Wow, but we had a good time.
Man.
Pasty's 27. He's starting to realize I'm getting too old to go to the clubs. All right.
It was a great time.
But he does want to go with his mom. If she's listening.
Unless Sissy Sisterton talks him into it. Right. He ain't going, Terry. You went out with your girlfriends. You're healthy enough, you feel? You had to get back out there?
Well, it's been forever. So, they said, let's go. And I said, oh, okay. I'll join you.
They dragged you. They twisted your arm.
Did you grind on some guys or anything like that?
No.
Where was Hubby Hubbardson, Terry, during all this time?
Hubby Hubbardson was at home taking care of the children.
Unbelievable.
And he said, have a good time, honey.
You sure it wasn't have a good time, you old bag?
No, he said, have a good time, honey.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
Jenny said home, only 2 of these are mine. What am I doing here? God,
he stayed home with the 5 kids. He stayed home with the tribe, and you went out to a club with how many friends, Terry?
Oh, gosh, there was I would say about 10 of us.
Mm-hmm. Terry, are you aware? I don't know if you are. If you are, maybe you should deny this one. Are you aware that at this club that you were at?
Yeah.
What was it, Saturday night, Friday night?
Saturday night.
On Saturday night. Are you aware that at this club you were at on Saturday night that you were spotted by, amongst other people, you were spotted by, I don't even know how to phrase this, Terry. It's just so unsettling. Are you aware that at this club, with you and your 9 just obviously deep in depression type friends,
and their daughters.
Yeah. Are you
aware?
By
the way, you guys would think was really hot, mind you.
Who? The daughter?
The daughter.
Oh, I bet we would, Terry. She's 23. Anyhow, she's not past, obviously, the hot stage.
She's supposed to be at the club.
Right. She's supposed to be there. Not with her mom, but anyway.
And her dad.
I'm sure she'll figure it out at some point. Maybe, hopefully, before she's 40. Her dad was there?
Yes.
Oh, this is really getting even worse.
Was it parents' weekend or something at the club?
Mm-hmm.
It was family night, Stephen.
Bring your mom, you get half off well drinks or something?
Our sources tell us, Terry, that you were at a club in Kent. Do you confirm or do you deny this?
I confirm.
Are you amazed? Are you amazed that we have all this information?
No.
I'm excited I'm going to go to the grave, having never been to a club in Kent. Hopefully it'll continue that way.
Are you aware, Terry?
Oh, my goodness. Yes. What?
You were spotted by John. I can't.
Oh, no way. Really?
It's unbelievable.
That's crazy. John?
Mm-hmm.
You guys frequent the same
Can
clubs.
I just tell you that I knew that was going to happen?
Oh, jeez.
Because, oh, my gosh.
You called him and told him where you were?
He's claiming outwardly, and maybe this is something you won't be able to deny either, he's claiming that he took you out of the bar and took you back to his place.
That's denying that one right there, okay?
Yeah, all of a sudden, she puts up the roadblock. Everything else was fine.
Him and Kevin ran a trade on it.
Mm-hmm. Did you see John there?
I certainly did.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? I met Kevin.
He's not the most subtle.
No, come on.
Yes, I did.
He's not the most subtle type, is he, Terry?
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not subtle at all.
Terry, this is beyond sad.
You didn't leave right away?
This is a sadder story.
With my friends.
This is a sadder story than you being in the hospital for 12 straight weeks, getting 923 bed sores and 11 blood transfusions, Terry. This is a sadder story than that. Are you aware of this?
I'm not aware, but I guess you're telling me that now. I was just as shocked as you guys are now that there he was.
Terry, he was shocked that you were there. Okay?
Oh,
and for the first time in his existence, he's right.
So I can't go out with friends and...
It's not like, John, what are you doing here?
Right.
It's like, John, what am I doing here? That's what it should have been like.
No.
What was your question there?
I can't... What, you're telling me that me and a bunch of my friends can't go out and just enjoy... hanging out, having a few drinks, people watch.
Can't have them over to your house or something?
Terry, if you don't know the answer to this question, then that tells us all we need to know.
That's why America's so great, because it allows everybody to have as much fun whenever, at whatever age they want to.
I don't know where you got that idea, Terry. That is not the case.
Okay.
You should have long retired from going to the clubs, Terry. Well, it's hard for me to even say this. You're a 40-year-old woman.
I understand that.
Jeez, you're like Papa Smurf to us.
All right.
The wise old one. Well, the old one.
You've been the motherly figure of this program ever since we began, Terry.
I understand.
When we began the show, I was 25 years old. You aware of that, Terry?
I do.
You were only, what, at the time you were 33? Mm-hmm. Something like that. Anyway... You were the motherly figure then. You're even more of it now, believe it or not. We've got more childish...
You don't think I know that? Every day that I walk in here, every morning
you're trying to sell us a bill of goods. Saying, you're trying to sell the notion that at 40 you have every right to be going to the club.
Absolutely.
Oh, she almost pounded her fist there.
I'm pounding my fist for the 40 and plus going to the club.
Is that your new mission, Terry?
Well, just having fun. It was nice to get out.
Kicking it with your adult diapers and everything.
And just,
awful.
Kicking it. Listen to Ready for the World. It was great.
Oh, Lord.
Stephen, just because you've never kicked it before in your life.
Wow. Was the roof on fire, Terry?
Yes, it was.
Did you need any water?
No.
Let the mother sucker burn.
Terry.
But we lean back.
Okay.
Lean back.
Anyway, if you lean back, you might have broke your hip. Anyhow.
You can't hold those boobs up.
I don't want to know what kind of bars there are in Kent that don't close down immediately when they see a 40-year-old walking from the gravel parking lot up to the front door.
No gravel parking
I'm sorry,
lot.
we're closed.
It was a great time. It really was. We had a good time hanging out. People watching, dancing. Oh, yeah, we danced. We cut a rug.
Oh, Lord.
Using terms like that.
Okay, Terry, do you think that people out there in the listening audience would agree with the fact that you had every right to be at the club on Saturday night?
Yes.
Or should you have sat your ass at home like a normal 40-year-old woman with 5 kids?
No.
16 different fathers.
You got plenty of people out there that will agree.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't have it both ways. You can't get knocked up 5 times and still go to the club.
Why?
Right? No, that's what I'm asking. That's your penance, right?
No,
you got 5 kids.
There's a lot of penance that comes with having 5 kids and 16 different fathers. But regardless of how many kids or how many fathers you have, you're 40, you stay home.
All right.
No, you don't.
You're 40, you go to your little social outings for other 40-somethings.
Hey, I was with
but you were in a club.
So?
And every so often you find a spot. There is here and there a spot for the older people. Mm-hmm. All right, that isn't necessarily some little flyer or some newsletter kind of information place. It's just a place like where there's a nice piano bar.
No piano bar.
And there's brandy, and women who are older and desperate hang out with men who are older and even more desperate. Actually, they're both pretty damn desperate. I don't know who beats who. But you weren't at one of those places.
No.
This wasn't a place for older people. Tell me at least you were at a place with a piano bar and brandy.
Piano bar. No, we had a DJ.
Oh, Lord, I was afraid you were going to say that.
Playing all the latest hits, a little old school.
The fact that you kept it in Kent is the only salvageable part of this story. Glad you're not going down to Pioneer Square. I'm glad you're not.
Well, that's next weekend, by the way. So,
you're not going to Belltown. I'm glad at least I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
She did keep it in Kent.
Yeah. It wasn't an appearance or something? You didn't get paid for it?
No.
Wow.
But she will be next weekend, too.
Yeah.
She already cut that deal at the bar.
Well, at least we know that I could pull it off. Stephen, however, could never.
Oh, geez. Wow. Now she's knocking you, Stephen. I was just about to ask you, and I guess now you've been influenced against Terry because she just made a snide remark about you, Stephen. Do you think Terry should have stayed home on Saturday night like a normal 40-year-old woman?
Honestly, I don't have any trouble with that. But I think that if I were a bar, I'd rather have Terry be there than me as well. Only because I don't want to be up past 10 o'clock.
Very sad.
It's not sad. It was a good time.
You're right. It's not sad, Terry. It's pathetic!
No, not even that. We enjoyed ourselves. It was great.
I got older men calling up saying that you have every right to go out, Terry.
That's right. I do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
These are the men who've been hanging out at the piano bars with the brandy.
No.
They would like to recruit you, Terry. Seeing that you're
my gosh.
out there and ready for action, Terry. If you're ready to throw down with John, these guys have every right to think they have a shot. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello, T-Man?
Yes, because now the rumors are starting again. Terry, John's claiming he had sex with you Saturday night. Yes, you're on the air. What do you want to say, sir?
I just want to say that she has every right to be out there, man. Every right.
Mm-hmm. Why do you say that?
I'm 37, and I work in the clubs out there. I see 40-pluses out there all the time, man.
Yeah, I guess when you break it down like that, she has a right. As far as it being against the law, yes, maybe you have something there. But just understanding your place in life should tell you it's Parcheesi Saturday.
It is so not Parcheesi Saturday.
Well, when given the options of going out to a club, Terry, and playing Parcheesi.
Man.
And I don't even know what a Parcheesi board looks like, Terry. But I'm just trying to give you terms that maybe you can understand here.
Stephen has cut the cheese Saturday.
Oh, jeez. Connect four at least, Terry. Give me something else.
No, why not? Have a good time. Just, out with friends. It's not like you're trying to hook up with the young bucks.
And they were so... young bucks. And she was so obviously... she's obviously uncomfortable talking about it. She was so much even more uncomfortable being there. And so were her older friends that they overcompensated by being obnoxiously loud, annoying... And all the 22-year-old girls, were just making fun of you, Terry. I hate to have to break it to you that way.
Well, so be it.
You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm 23, and my aunt just turned 40, and she's still going out to the clubs, and she has younger guys pin on her all the time.
Mm-hmm. So you have Terry's side on this, that she has every right when she feels the urge to still go to the clubs.
I'm on Terry's side. You got to give her props. She's 40 years old, still going out to the clubs.
Don't say that too loud, please. It's bad enough when I say it. To hear callers say that, Terry.
My goodness.
You're on.
Embrace it.
Don't you think her aunt gets hit on, though, because she's an easy mark, maybe?
You're on the air. Go ahead.
Her aunt's probably single, too,
Hey, I don't think Terry's too old to be going to the club.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 44.
Oh, okay.
I have 10 kids.
10 kids?
Oh,
jeez. Okay, Terry.
Yes.
There's always someone a little bit more freaky than you, okay? For every freak out there, there's always someone that has him topped. Even John.
Yeah, well, that was interesting, but...
There's someone out there who says, he's nothing. I'm way more crazy than him. If that's what your life has come to, well, then I guess we're just going to have to accept it around here.
Yep.
I don't know if I can yet.
Think I can? I just want to move on. I just wanted to find a transition out of this conversation. Can't you help me here? Let me try again. If that's who you are, Terry, well, then I guess we're just going to have to accept it. What else do you have there? All right, didn't work. You're on the air.
Good morning, Terry. I just wanted to say, unlike the rest of the population in the clubs, at least you were going home to your husband, so you deserve to go out and have a good time.
Yep.
Congratulations on your babies.
Thanks.
What time did you get home?
At 1:30.
She doesn't even know, Stephen.
Wow.
1:30.
Mm-hmm. You got home at 1:30?
Mm-hmm.
All right, at least it was a respectable hour.
Yeah. Wearing some guy's shirt, holding her drawers in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm home, honey.
Don't ask me any questions.
All right, go to bed.
You want to complete the picture in that fashion, Terry? At least when you got home, did you do anything of any noteworthy nature, or what? Did you come home and feel as embarrassed as you should have, or what?
No. I crawl in bed next to my husband, and he says, "Did you have a good time?" I said, "I had a nice time." Yeah.
You didn't even check on the kids you abandoned
They're
to go
right
out.
there in my room.
Oh wow! All 5 kids are surrounding you like the old woman who lived in a shoe. Terrific. All right, that's who you are now. That's great.
She walks in smelling like smoke.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Hi, kids. Jaeger all over their faces.
No,
you're on the air. Hello.
Hi, I am 18 years old, and I just started going out to the clubs, and I do not want to see some old-ass 40-year-olds out there partying.
Well, you know what? Too bad, because I'll be there, honey.
We got an 18 against a 40-year-old fight.
I don't want to see some 18-year-old girl acting like a...
Oh, jeez, Terry. You'll show how it's done, right? She's saying she doesn't want to see your 18-year-old ass in the clubs acting like a hoe. What do you have to say to that?
Well, I don't want to see their 40-year-old saggy skin out there flopping around.
Terry's got a saggy VJ!
Oh, jeez. You went to a 21 and up club, right? Not an 18 and over?
No, you just can't drink if you're...
No, he's asking Terry, but I'm hoping the same is going for you. You go to your 18 and over clubs, huh? And you act like a hoe, do you? Do you really, please? Huh?
At least I can look good doing it.
Oh.
So can I.
Wow. All right,
Even
Terry,
after 5 kids, I can look decent.
Do you see the fight you're in now? Are you kidding me?
You need this in your life.
Is this what you are now? A woman who's fighting with an 18-year-old about how good you look in the clubs? Terry, just...
Now, granted, I dress my age and everything, but I still look
So you wear Sassoons?
Right.
I mean, I don't try, and I mean, granted, I don't try,
and
look
22.
Yeah, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
do you act your age in the clubs?
Of course.
Oh, I was afraid you're going to say that. Terry, this 18-year-old, is sticking to the notion that she doesn't want you anywhere near her clubs. And I agree with you.
No one does.
No one does.
No one does.
I sure as hell don't, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Terry's getting madder by the second. I love it. That's where we needed to go with this. Terry needs to hear this.
Won't change my mind.
Terry obviously needs to hear this.
You know what? I think I'll be going out every weekend. Friday and Saturday. Woohoo!
Terry, you say this now, you react this way now. We're hoping when you get home later today and you reflect about your life.
I'll say, dang, I've had a great life.
Oh,
and have plenty more to look forward to.
Oh, geez. Is that right?
Yep.
Terry, the 18-year-old just told you she wants you nowhere near her clubs. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No, not at all.
It's going to come to the point where you're going to fight an 18-year-old sooner or later, Terry. Is that what you need? Is that what you want? You want to go behind the club and be fighting some 18-year-old who's going to pull out a knife, Terry, because that's the way they fight now. All right, that's the way the 18-year-old girls. That's the way the 18-year-old girls fight now. You ready for that?
Oh, she doesn't just pull hair anymore?
No, it's not the days of the good old days of the Tri-Cities back in 1942 when you were there and you pulled hair and you made up later. No, you pull out a knife and your group goes after their crew. You ready for that? Well, I don't know if your crew is going to...
My crew could handle themselves, okay?
Well, you better buy some weaponry.
Knock out your crew's dentures.
Oh, my gosh.
Terry. Maybe you won't admit it, but just nod. Are you starting to see the point here now? Oh, she's nodding no. She did nod, though. She nodded no.
I watched Laguna Beach and realized I can't hang with these 18-year-old guys. I've come to grips with it. It's tough, but Terry, you have to come to grips with it.
What are you talking about, Hotshot? You play semi-pro football every year, and you got a lot of young guys playing there. And
Hey, right back at you, blow!
Come on!
I beat them all out for the starting
just
job.
as bad.
Wow.
I beat them all out for the starting job.
Doubt
You're not beating
that.
anybody.
Well, Hotshot is 10 years younger than you.
Oh, yeah, but still.
Terry's saying that she goes to the clubs and she beats all the 18-year-old and the 23-year-old girls out, too. She has the same feeling as you do.
So you're
no
a semi-pro
different.
bar goer. Fine.
Now when we talk about a semi-pro career,
Terry,
he gets all offended by it.
Do you put the eye black under your eyes?
I
and you
sure
head out
do,
to
and
the
I go,
clubs?
yeah!
Who's offended by it? I beat all the young guys out. Nobody can beat me out of my position.
Oh,
you don't.
Terry's taking your reaction as you being very protective of your situation. And
I just said I've come to grips with it.
But you haven't.
Man, I'm glad I don't play summer football right now.
So a guy who's 22 in the NFL needs to come to grips with, or a guy who's 32 in the NFL needs to come to grips with the fact he's too old?
Well, he's getting a large paycheck, in all likelihood.
Okay.
And one could argue that you're not from your semi-pro football experience.
If you enjoy the sport, you shouldn't play.
So I enjoy going out, and
Sarah can make the
so
same
I
argument.
can't
So if I
enjoy
play-
going out.
If I play open gym hoops, hey, you're not getting a paycheck, you shouldn't go.
Well, it's not the structured practice league. You play open gym hoops. That's every once in a while you just get in your car and go for a half hour. It's not
Call
some
who's
commitment.
got next.
Yeah.
You guys take it to the dance floor and see who can serve each other.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
I think Terry just served Hotshot. Wow. I didn't know you had it in you, Terry.
What?
Before you know it, you'll be ready for the club scene.
T-Man.
Why do you shamelessly waste my time like this? I don't know.
T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Message
Good morning. For your early morning wake-up call, my name is John, broadcasting live from the John Kerry and Bush campaign.
Well, let me tell you, some reporters get to be lucky enough to follow one campaign. John has got them both exclusively, Terry. Is that unbelievable?
That is.
It's amazing how much he's able to do with his life.
Good morning. For your early morning wake-up call, my name is John, broadcasting live from the John Kerry and Bush campaign. Anyway, my name is John, and I happened to run into Terry Free over the weekend from an undisclosed location.
Terry, if I didn't have you here to confirm it, I would have never believed it.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have you here to confirm it.
Well.
Is this what you need with your life, Terry? Is this what you need? John calling us on the voicemail. We need to hear these messages bright and early to start a week.
I know.
We need to hear about how he ran into you at the clubs, Terry. Is that not only was the idea of you going out to the clubs at this point in your life a terrible misjudgment, not only was it just a tragic mistake, Terry, but to have it compounded with the fact that now John is so gleefully filled with the memories of hanging with you. He feels like he went on a date with you, Terry. That's how he sees it.
Really?
He sees it as you and him had your first date, and he's looking forward to the second.
Wow.
Is that what... I just nod again. Is this what you need with your life, Terry? Okay.
I happened to run into Terry Free over the weekend from an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location, yeah, she loves saying that.
It was great to see her finally get out after having her two kids. She got an in vitro.
Thanks for the update there, John.
Sure loves that, doesn't
She
he?
got an in vitro. JD is staying home with the kids. But guess what? I love the fact that he's staying home and Terry Free.
Oh, geez.
You did a fine job getting out. Finally, you can abandon your husband and say, baby, you take care of the kids tonight. I'm going out, I'm partying, and I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah, the fact that Terry was the drunker of the two on Saturday night at the club. Right. And that Terry's made less sense than John does in this phone call to us is what's scaring me, Hotshot.
John's like, Terry, can I give you a ride home? You're really in bad shape.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be behind that wheel. You're a mother of five. Come on. Is this what your life has come to, Terry? Hanging out at the clubs with John, and obviously you must have talked to him because he's telling us the information that you left the husband at home to take care of the kids while you went out with your friends.
Yes.
So you obviously had long-running conversations with John at the club. And, Jerry, now you can certainly tell the world that you've made it.
I did have a conversation with John, yes. I'm not going to blow him off when I see him or anything like that.
Jerry, he was hoping. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Did he buy you a drink or anything?
Actually, he did.
He brings his own, David. He just poured her one.
You took a drink from John?
He bought one. He
bought you a drink?
Yeah.
You let him buy you a drink?
Well, I said, no, that's okay. You don't need to. He goes, no, let me.
Before you know it was in front of you.
Yeah.
I've heard that one before. Okay, very nice.
White
Jerry.
powdery stuff floating in it.
Getting sadder by the second. Unbelievable.
Now, finally, you can abandon your husband and say, baby, you take care of the kids tonight. I'm going out, I'm partying, and I'm going to have a good time.
The fact that even Jimmy Fred would have, sprinted out the door at the first sight of John, and you sat there having drinks with him, is got us more concerned about you now, Terry, than ever before. And let me tell you this, that's saying a ton.
Well,
all right.
I couldn't just, my friends had already gotten a spot at the
Jerry, Fred, would you sprint it out the door?
Faster than you could ever imagine.
Oh, Jerry!
But see, I'm not going to let John
I understand.
a good time.
Yeah, a good time, yeah.
Finally, you can abandon your husband and say, baby, you take care of the kids tonight.
The fact that John has given you a you-go girl moment, Terry, is this where you need to be in life? Huh? This is all I'm asking you.
Kind of crazy.
Your husband and say, baby, you take care of the kids tonight. I'm going out, I'm partying, and I'm going to have a good time. I had a great time hanging out with you in the undisclosed location here in Kent, Washington.
Is he hearing this, Terry?
I am.
He's almost thanking you for going on a first date with him. And he's hoping you had as good a time as him, and then hoping that you're thinking about him as much as he's thinking about you, so you can look forward to date number 2.
Is he going to call me later?
I had a great time hanging out with you in the undisclosed location here in Kent, Washington. So much. Terry Free, thank you so much for coming out.
Terry, the man is in love, if you can't read between the lines here.
Oh, come on.
All right.
It's been my great pleasure to be able to hang out with you off the show hours.
Oh,
Ooh, wow.
But some would say this is an upgrade from some of your other baby's fathers.
Wow.
Wouldn't disagree with you.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Wow.
She's saying a lot.
So much. Terry Free, thank you so much for coming out. It's been my great pleasure to be able to hang out with you off the show hours.
Right.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I love you. You're looking good. You're looking beautiful.
Terry, please. At this point, are you ready to say to me, okay, T-Man, I have to I can't any longer portray this falsehood. This is a charade I'm trying to put forth here. I'm living a lie. Yes, it was a tragic mistake the moment I put on some go-out gear and headed into the Hoopty and headed on down to any place that could be recognized as a club. Give me that, Terry. At this point, with all we're hearing now, hand it over. Come on.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Can't wait to do it again.
Mm-hmm. And probably will.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I love you. You're looking good. You're looking beautiful. And believe me, if I could stick out my...
Couldn't even hear that, Terry.
Wow. What?
If I could stick out my... let you out.
Whatever he said, he definitely got humor out of it himself there.
I guess so.
Probably an invitation you want to decline. Just a hunch.
And you still took the drink from him.
Right.
If I could stick out my... let you have a couple of drinks, and then we'll see how much in vitro I got from you.
Oh, my God! He wants to in vitro you now!
Oh, boy.
The fact that he poured you the drink from the flask he had in his sock should have told you something.
Don't ever go back to these clubs!
Next weekend, she's partying with Mofo.
T-Man, I wanted to ask your permission for something.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on.
Since Terry and John are now friends, I wanted to know if I could give John Terry's home number.
Wow.
Jimmy Fred is
or cell.
Certainly told us many a time that since John somehow got Jimmy Fred's cell number, that his life has really taken a turn for the worse, and that is saying a lot as well, Terry. All right, so he's since you're unwilling to deny that you made a tragic error by going out with your 40 friends, who are all average age of 40, then maybe you want to allow him the ability to give him, at least give John your home.
No, that would be a no.
Oh.
Thank you.
Maybe you guys could carpool or something.
Yeah,
I think I might let you have a couple of drinks, and then we'll see how much vitro I got from you. Anyway, I hope you go back to the station Monday morning and look at Jimmy Fred Williams and says, "Hey, what's John and feature me, and here's my note for you. Stick in, bitch. You got AIDS."
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Terry Free wouldn't do that. Terry Free, Jimmy Fred Williams, T-Man, Pace still loves Dave.
All right, I got to end that there. It goes on for about another 37 minutes today.
This is scarier than the movie The Saw. It's the same
All
kind
you
of
need
thing.
is Sarah Michelle Gellar in this audio clip, Terry, and you're going to sell tons of tickets. All right, very good. Terrific.
Yeah.
This is who you are now. Wonderful. Very happy for you.
Good.
Do you want to have a reunion moment with John, who's on hold and always, as you know, Terry is, Terry, or are you ready to move on?
Well, we could move on to a few
Ah, you think so?
Just don't want to lean back together just for old time's sake.
Don't want to lean back.
You don't even want to have a reunion moment.
Back, you know what? I'll tell you something.
Okay, I don't think you want to hear it. Anyhow, Terry, what else is going on in the world, please?
Just wanted to let you know.
You've lost all your credibility as a news reporter, believe it or not, and all that you had built up over the years, Terry, could be knocked down in such a fell swoop like this. It's unbelievable. Yes, go ahead.
Justin Timberlake is about to visit the OC set. He's going to be the newest bad boy on the OC.
Does the OC need him? The OC's doing fine.
Yeah,
I mean, Melrose Place needed to get Heather Locklear aboard to get to season number 2. Dynasty, back in the day, Terry, to give you a reference you can understand, needed Joan Collins in season number 2 to keep it going. The OC's burning it up.
Yeah.
Premieres Thursday.
Yes, it does. You're right there, aren't you, Stephen?
But with that said, I don't think if Justin Timberlake jumps aboard, it's really going to hurt.
Right.
All right? He is pretty hot.
He's a bad boy.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, so that's the bad boy at 5'6", 130 pounds. Dance all over you.
For some reason, he's on the Tiger 2005 game as well.
Is he?
Yes. He's everywhere. I can't get away from
You've
it.
gotten that far?
Yes.
You must play it a lot more than I do.
What do you
Beating
do
everybody.
with Justin Timberlake?
Who you playing now? I'm playing still dudes I never heard of.
I beat them all.
All you do is sitting around playing Tiger Woods, huh?
I guess,
I throw in Roy Jones Jr. Knockout. I throw in Madden, obviously, a lot. And all you're playing is Tiger?
I throw in meals.
Oh.
That's about the only
That doesn't stop you from playing.
That's true.
So that's a done deal.
Yes.
Justin Timberlake will be on
The OC.
the OC,
Yeah,
which
but,
premieres in about a week.
on Thursday, yeah. No
Steve, do you watch the OC?
I do watch the
Or
OC.
it's
Oh,
just
boy.
a little too much for you. It's not the cozy Dawson's Creek little situation that you love.
It's definitely not Dawson's Creek, but I do like the OC.
It is way better than Dawson's Creek. I never watched Dawson's Creek, and I know it's way better.
Yeah,
I've just last night I watched 5 episodes of season 3 that I got on DVD.
John, who's campaigning with right now? Kerry or Bush?
49 to 48, and Bush is taking the lead.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Terry, it's a neck-and-neck horse race going down to the wire.
Yes, that's my understanding.
Can you stand it? We're 24 hours away from mass voting. The whole world is going to turn out. They're going to wait on lines knowing that this is the most important election of their lives.
Yeah.
And we're going to look back from it 20 years from now. We're going to look back on it, and people will say, do you remember that election of 2004? Say, oh, yeah, the most important election of my life? Of course I do. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was there. Terry, you're going to be telling people that story in the clubs 20 years from now.
Still leaning back.
Can you take it, Terry? Are you an undecided voter? Do you know who you're voting for?
Quite honestly, I'm still a little undecided.
Unbelievable!
Wow. Undecided.
You had no doubt where to go on Saturday night. But she's undecided, 24 hours away on who to vote for.
Yeah.
What should I have it to drink at the bar? Oh, that's an easy decision.
Terry,
I decided on that.
I can tell you right now, I don't think it's going to matter.
Well.
I think they're backing those U-Hauls up to the White House right now.
Yeah, so it sounds
Getting
like.
that hillbilly crap together and sending it back to Crawford, Texas.
Take this spittoon and get it out of here.
That Stepford wife of George Bush is packing the boxes right now.
Wow.
Stephen, do you feel it?
I don't
Do you
feel
feel it,
actually.
Stephen? Both sides.
It's amazing how disrespectful you are to the First Lady.
Both sides. She is a Stepford wife. That's not being disrespectful. That's just stating a fact. That's who she is. I haven't heard her say a word in 4 years.
Really?
Except when she made that speech at the inauguration. I didn't watch it. But aside from that, what has she done? She's the most inactive First Lady in the history of the White House. She is a smiling Stepford wife. That's not being disrespectful. That's just stating a fact. Both sides
that's
right
your opinion.
now.
I mean, I
it's
think
not my opinion.
Tell
me what she's done. What has she done in 4 years? Name one thing.
Stepford wife.
Name one thing she's done in 4 years.
Well, I think she does a lot. I think she does.
Name one thing she's done in 4 years. Name one thing she's done in 4 years.
She's a real trooper for the education. She goes. She does speeches on that.
Not one specific thing except
just
smile next to her husband and wave like this computer Stepford wife.
Okay, I mean, obviously they're horrible people. You're right.
Did I say? Did you see?
You don't have to say that.
Stepford wives are terrific. I tried to build one the other day, too. When Angela got a little too mouthy, I said to myself, I'm going down to the basement and build a Stepford wife.
Wow.
Not too handy, though. I picked up the screwdriver and I said, what the hell is this thing?
Didn't get the kit from off of eBay.
Both sides right now, Terry, both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party think they're going to win.
Yeah.
That's where we are. That's how close this thing is.
It's amazing.
Getting out the vote. As you know, it's a vote or die situation. If I had the song, it'd be great.
Vote or die, mother effer.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. I don't think you need to sing it there, Stephen.
The sound of Stephen's voice.
I was trying to help him out.
He sounds a little frightened. But so am I. Everyone's confident, and everyone's scared. No one wants to lose this election, Terry.
I know.
There's going to be a lot of nanny boo-booing around here.
A lot of nanny boo-booing.
You know, the president doesn't matter in this state.
Because both sides think they're going to win. What are you doing? Man, get away from me. Get back, you pasty one.
Lean back, pasty.
Right here.
There you go.
I was about to say before I play this, Terry.
Yes.
Because both sides think they're going to win. There's going to be one side with a face full of humiliation on Wednesday morning. Or 3 months from now, whenever this little voting situation is decided.
Right.
Vote or die, mother, vote or die. Rock the vote or else I'm gonna stick a knife through your eye. Democracy is founded on one simple rule.
Have you learned every word of this song, John?
Yeah, you know what Bush said to Kerry the other day? He started laughing at him.
I told John, if he wanted to come back on this program in any kind of significant magnitude, it's not going to happen, Terry. He's got to, don't worry, he's got to learn every word of this song. You got less than 24 hours to learn every word of this song. Oh, jeez. Wow, it's amazing he's got Laura Bush right next to him.
Vote or die, mother, vote or die. Rock the vote or else I'm gonna stick a knife through your eye. Democracy is founded on one simple rule. Get out there and vote or I will kill you.
Oh.
Yeah,
now you understand the urgency.
Yeah, I do.
Kill you. Vote or die, mother, vote or die. Can't run from a 38, go ahead and try. Vote or die. Vote or die. The T-Man.
You never know what you have till it's gone. I wanted to know what I had, so I got rid of everything.
Cube 93.
The T-Man.
1-866-663-T-Man.
Halloween celebrations in Madison, Wisconsin turned ugly when police tangled with troublemakers.
Oh, those troublemakers will get you every time.
Oh, yeah. Hooligans.
Halloween troublemakers, Terry.
Wisconsin turned ugly when police...
That's one of those battleground states. Now we know. Yep. It's really getting intensified when they're fighting over Snickers bars.
Halloween celebrations in Madison, Wisconsin turned ugly when police tangled with troublemakers.
Oh, jeez. Listen to that. Those sound like troublemakers to me.
Sounds like tangling.
Give me the Three Musketeers, no!
Officers in riot gear used pepper spray to clear out nearly 75,000 people from the downtown area. Partiers threw things, started fights, set off fireworks, and started fires.
Sound like troublemakers to me, too. Can't deny that those were troublemakers.
Set off fireworks and started fires. Nearly 250 people were arrested for a number of offenses. 2 police officers wwere hurt in the action. The annual weekend Halloween celebration attracts college students.
You ever heard of rioting over Halloween?
No.
You think they won a championship or something?
Right. The weird thing is that there's a downtown Madison.
Let me tell you, that's the hot spot in Madison.
Right.
Let's go downtown. Really get a freak on.
Halloween fires people up, man.
Yes, apparently so. It's all that sugar. One too many sweet tarts will do it every time. And heaven knows I had a few too many yesterday.
Did you?
I can't keep my hands off the sweet tarts.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you have a lot of kids come by?
They're sweet, they're tart, it's a great combination. What's the next?
Did you have a lot of kids come by?
Oh, you know we did, Steven, yes. And I was there to hand out the candy.
Were you? Were you generous, or did you just get one?
Terry, I remember back when I was a trick-or-treater myself, and I hated the doors that were opened and people giving you less than what you felt you deserved as a hard-going trick-or-treater.
Right.
So I overcompensate for those that feel the way I do.
You give better candy than Hasselbeck.
Matt Hasselbeck and his daughters came by in the neighborhood, Terry.
Did they?
And I made sure to throw them an extra bag of sweet tarts.
You're so nice.
Yeah,
What a good guy.
I gotta go back to that house next year.
Needs to keep those spirits up with all those passions that are dropped.
Oh, yeah.
How about a Propecia sample? You throw one of those in there for him?
Wow.
Yeah, there's a Hair Club for Men catalog. He's putting his little bag there, Terry.
Boy, oh, boy.
And it was a fun day for all.
Oh, good. Did you dress up?
Terry, I've been wearing this mask for some time now. Comes in handy once a year.
Very good.
The kids were scared.
Oh,
That's what needs to happen on Halloween, yes or no?
sure.
Okay, then I did my part.
Good.
Yes.
So what were you handing out? I'm coming over.
I was handing out sweet tarts,
He said sweet
bottle
tarts.
caps,
Bottle
Nestle's
cap.
Crunches,
Wow.
and a whole bunch of other stuff. I can't remember.
Now, do you put them in their bag, or do you let them reach into the bowl or anything?
Oh, you know they reach. You know I put it in. I let them get a good reach, Stephen. And at the same time, I give a reach around as well. Wow. Huh? I don't know what I'm saying.
If you want the candy, it's in my pocket, little boy.
Yes.
Here.
Deeper. You're getting warmer. Maybe I am. Okay, no. This is not funny. This is,
Show me a trick.
yeah, these are Halloween jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Not really. Anyhow, what else is going on in the world there, Cherry? Did you have a good Halloween little weekend yourself now
Yes.
that you're in a nice, hearty neighborhood there?
Yeah, we had quite a few good little
Or
costumes.
were you too hungover from
No,
Saturday
no.
night's festivities?
No, didn't
the
drink.
gate night partier that you are, Terry.
Yeah.
Dressed up like a 24-year-old on Saturday.
What do they call it out here? Because where I came from, Terry, in the heart of New York, they had gate night the night before where you went out, you egged people's houses, you gave a couple of chalk marks on a driveway telling about what you want to do to their daughters.
Wow.
Do you have that out here? I don't sense that. My neighborhood was
Pretty clean?
Yes. I'm just happy that star quarterback's home was kept in one piece.
Oh, they're soft and fruity kids here. Don't do that stuff.
You don't have that? You don't have any name for the night before Halloween where you go out and you cause mischief?
No.
Let's call it random vandalization.
We call it
That happens
October 30th.
365 days a year.
Right. I'm going to spray paint 666 on
I see.
Hasselbeck's garage tomorrow.
All
You're
right.
so nice.
Well, that's good that you guys don't have that.
Yeah.
There's no destruction of property. That's good. Everyone respects everyone's property. Terrific. I didn't notice that happens out here. I guess that we're just a bunch of hoodlums from over on the eastern side of the country.
Yeah. You guys are so bad.
What is he screaming?
No.
We used to call it Mischief Night.
Mischief night?
That sounds really gay.
That is
See
really
him
good.
going out. Come on.
this is a mischief.
While all the parents were at the nightclub, they went out created mischief.
I thought Philadelphia was tougher than that.
No, mischief.
We called it gate night! If you didn't have a gate, you were in trouble!
Ooh.
I don't know what it was called that for, but that's my best rationale. Anyhow,
Okay.
yes, I mean, we didn't have the riots like they do in Wisconsin.
Hey, now.
Oh, jeez. I think that says it all, Terry. What else? What else is going on? What else?
Well, since we've got our minds on the election, I have a
Yes,
little
we-
interesting tidbit here.
Everyone has their minds on the election, yes.
Well,
And with that said, let me add this.
yes.
If the U-Hauls can be unpacked and George W. Bush goes on to win this election, I don't want to see Kilbreth for at least the rest of the week. And I'm very serious about that, Stephen. You stay on your floor. I don't want to see your smug, stupid face From Wednesday through Friday.
But he's got to come down sometime.
No, he does not.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does, I got to hold out the prospect that he could be reelected.
You don't want to see him skipping down the hall.
Given all the polarization this country has, and all the debacle that's going on all through the world.
Why would that bother you? That seems a little odd.
Because I don't want to see your smug, stupid face. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to be very honest about it, as I always can't help but be. I don't want to see it. If I do, you may get punched. All right? And I can't lie about it.
Stephen, I think he's very serious about this.
Yeah, I don't get that, though.
Okay.
That seems kind of odd.
I don't like it.
You don't like me?
Especially on these days.
Okay.
All right.
So just keep all your stuff upstairs. No need to come down.
But it's not, it's not a personal thing, though. I don't know.
It very much is.
Oh, it is?
What are you talking about?
Personal for everyone now. All right?
He's talking about punching you, and he's like, oh, it's not personal.
Well, no, but I'm trying to figure out why it is that way.
That's childish, and that's immature, and that's sore loser, and that's sour grapes, and that's what I am.
But I'm not taunting you about it at all. I haven't said one thing to you.
However, if Carrie wins,
it's party time.
I will make a beeline up to your studio.
Dance around.
To taunt you.
And I will actually take it like a man. How about that?
Oh, jeez. I hear you do every day.
Take it like
I hear you call that Wednesday. Anyhow.
And it will be this Wednesday, too, by the way.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, anyhow, if you go on to win, Stephen, just make it very clear.
It's not me winning, though. I don't feel that.
All right, whatever. Anyhow, I don't want to see your smug little happy face.
It's not
on
me
Wednesday,
against you here.
Thursday, or Friday.
We're all Americans, and we're all for the country.
Yeah, you got your finger on the pulse of what's going on. Anyhow,
you don't think we're all Americans?
I'm going to make it very clear. Do you understand me? Am I getting through to you or not?
Should I not even come down today, or what?
You can come down today. The election hasn't happened yet.
You're still safe.
You're safe. We're friends today.
We're friends? Wow.
All right?
Play that back. Let's record that.
But on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, I'll be all right by Monday. I'm going to be honest.
Do you want me to come to work, or do you just want...
And the reality is,
Can I have the
if
rest of
his
the week
guy
off?
wins, I'll be a much richer man. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Are you going to be able to hear his voice? I mean, because he does make a good point. You won't be able
But
to
I'm not a taunting guy
but...
that says anything. I mean, I don't know why you would think that.
I wish you were. It'd be a lot easier to take. I don't want to see your smug little chubby picture 49 face walking around all happy and looking at me like you almost want to console, all right?
But I wouldn't do that.
Like he's going to offer you a hug.
I don't want to see it, Terry. For all these reasons and many more. Just understand that you'll be happy upstairs, and I'll be probably very disappointed downstairs, all right? And that's the way we'll leave it. And then I'll be ready to see you, I guess, on Monday.
You'll be online looking for houses in Italy.
But still come to work.
Are you moving to Italy?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
If Bush wins, you're moving to Italy?
I'm out.
Oh, jeez.
After buying that house, that's pretty smart.
He's gonna
smart move on your part.
Put it in a U-Haul. He's going to head over to Italy.
That's right.
Just drop it in Lake Como.
Tow the house with us.
Hotshot almost sounds as strong as I do, Stephen.
Wow. Jeez.
And I'll tell you this, even if Kerry wins, but Christine Gregoire doesn't, I don't want to see you until Christmas. Because I'm very excited about her being Governor, Terry. There's nothing better than a smart woman. Mm-hmm. Nothing better. And I'm excited about her being the next governor of our state. Stephen, I hope you think this isn't like a little radio bit. All right? Because we don't do that around here, in case you didn't get the memo. I say what I mean.
Okay.
All right? And I mean what I say. And I'm telling you clearly, I'm not joking.
Well, I believe you. You're not. I don't understand it, but I believe you're not joking.
However, if you tell me, to be fair, in a matter of fairness, and you know that's what I'm all about, if you tell me that if my guy wins, you don't want me to taunt you and go up, I can understand that. I don't know if I'll be able to help myself.
Yeah, I think you will anyway. I mean, it would be nice not to, but
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Just tell me that you don't want me to. I won't. I won't run up there on Wednesday. We probably won't know for 3 months anyway. But in case we do, I have a feeling that one of the two candidates is going to win by a decent amount.
Okay.
And it's not going to be Steven's guy. Although I'm scared. Anyhow,
it's not going to be T-Man's guy, but I'm scared too.
We're confidently scared. Both parties.
Yeah.
It's the big election, Terry. It's the biggest one of our lives. And I approve this message.
It's the Civil War going on here.
It is a civil war happening in this country. Yep. It's going to be a very interesting war because right off the bat, you can't tell the Democrats from the Republicans. Then they open their mouths. It's very clear.
See the stupid sticker on their car. One of
both
both
sides.
You can tell.
You got people keying other people's cars. And all I'm saying is I don't want to see Steven's mug. If he came down, I'm not going to punch him, Terry.
Okay.
Although you'll have to hold me back.
I know.
To make sure of that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be my fault, though. I don't know what you would...
But that...
What the point would be to punch me.
You're going to be
Why would take
smug.
the risk, okay?
You're going to be too smug. Yeah, why take the risk?
I'm not that type of guy.
All right. What type of guy are you, Stephen? Anyhow.
He's friendly.
Not a guy to rub it in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good boy. You know
All right.
Only
Anyway.
with Campbell.
Wow.
Anyhow.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying, Stephen. I think that's the least you could do. You'll be happy about the week anyway, obviously.
That's fine, if that's what you want.
Small sacrifice to make if your guy wins, right?
Sure.
All right. I don't think we'll have to worry about this. But just in case, if it happens...
You gotta make plans.
Wednesday, Thursday, and I want to say this up front. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you stay on the 4th floor. I'll stay here.
Okay.
All right.
Now that we've got that all clear.
Yes.
But there's other people that are voting for Bush that work for this company, just so you know.
Stephen, why do you want me to continue? I don't get it.
Nobody under 40, is there?
No, there's...
And that means that the ham
There's
sandwich...
actually a lot. They just don't speak up like all you people.
Right. At the ham sandwich release party, you'll have to stay on your floor.
Okay.
So he won't be in attendance?
That's right.
Really?
I won't be able to say him, Terry.
Wow.
I forgot. I just dawned on me that the ham sandwich release party is set for Thursday.
Yes, it is.
And if I can't see him Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, then we got a problem, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to wear a blindfold at the party.
Oh, it is. That seems like a good solution. What were you about to say about the election there, Terry? Go ahead.
Well, I found a little interesting tidbit here. The Bush campaign has been using the song Still the One by the band Orleans. It's the old, was it back in 1966?
I heard this story, Terry, yes. The Orleans,
yes.
Terry, yes.
At all their campaign rallies.
The Bush camp, the Bush group has been using the song when he's about to hit the podium, Still the One.
Right.
And the people who, I think it's John Hall, right?
Yes.
Is it John Hall of Hall and Oates?
No, that's Darryl Hall.
Oh.
But John Hall, the guy.
Then who's
right.
John Hall? Is he the kicker for the Jets?
Yes.
Right.
Now with the Redskins. Yeah, he's quite the
He was a band member there.
Okay, the guy who used to be the main member of the Orleans told George Bush and his people, don't use that song, we hate you.
Pretty much. Please don't use it anymore.
And they were about to sue George Bush and company if they use that song one more time because they're Kerry people. And George Bush and his people, George Bush and the Republican Party complied. They're no longer going to play the song Still the One.
Right. They did.
Well, I don't know if you really want to play that song anyway. I mean, doesn't the song say, Still the One who could scratch my itch?
Yes.
But that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use our song. That's how divided we are right now, Terry.
I know.
Wait, you think you're in the clear? The song's like 26 years old.
The
Right,
song
you think it'd be okay. You think, hey, somebody might buy it now.
The song is archaic. No one wants to hear that song. They're not playing it on any radio stations, even the oldies stations. Like, can't get anyone to listen to that. And yet, they were told, stop using it.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
I know.
I'm just stalling Terry so we can find the song. And yet, Terry.
Would you like the quote from the Bush camp?
All right.
A spokesman said, quote, out of deference to Mr. Hall's views, the song will no longer be played.
And that's good. They stopped using it.
That is embarrassing. Can't even use the song. You're president of the United States. You can't even go to the jukebox. Right.
No quarter in there.
Oh, maybe this is a better song than I thought. Ah, it swings, Terry. Right. Apparently not.
Oh.
Terry.
Yes.
Shouldn't the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, for that matter, modernize their selection of songs?
vote or die. Rock the vote or else I'm gonna stick a knife through your eye. Democracy is founded on one simple rule. Get out there and vote or I will kill you.
Oh.
Yeah, I said vote, bitch, or I will kill you.
You're on the air.
Yeah, hey, I don't think it's fair that we even get to. If Bush wins, I think Steve should just do paperwork and let Pasty do the voiceover for that for those days too, because I don't want to hear him either.
Wow, you didn't even want it on the air if Bush wins, huh? Interesting. Something we'll have to consider. Stammen, there seems to be a movement against you.
Yeah. It's a personal attack against me. That's great.
Vote or die. Can't run from a 38. Go ahead and try.
Typical liberal crap.
Oh, we're getting fired up, aren't we? Typical. Wow.
Oh, this reminds Bush of, doing coke at Camp David back in '78.
Right.
Yeah, great memories of this song.
What was he doing in Camp David?
I'm sure he had access.
The Saudis gave him access?
Vote or die. Vote or die.
Apparently, I know.
Jesus, not Peter again.
All right, Terry, it's the last time you're going to hear this song.
Okay.
Because
No.
the Bush camp not allowed to use it. Oh, we're sorry.
On the promo today, we'll use it.
That means you're going to sing it, Steven?
That's right.
Give us a taste, oh please. You're still the one that can scratch my itch. Oh, jeez.
You're on the air. Hello. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
How you doing?
Can you clear your throat again, sir? You still
sorry,
have half
what-
that loogie still left in the back of your throat. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. What's on your mind, sir?
I had a little information as well as a question for you, Mr. T-Man.
All right, that's Mr. T-Man, sir, but go ahead.
All right. I'll just call you T-Man. All right.
You're right.
The information is the day before Halloween is actually called Hell Night.
Hell Night. Now that sounds tough. That's one step up from Gay Night, Terry.
Better than Mischief Night.
It's also referred to as Death.
Let's go out for Mischief Night.
Cause some mischief.
Yes.
Don't be a fool.
Watch me wave my little hands in the window. Yeah. Did I run? Yes, sir. You went out for Hell Night, huh?
Yeah. So it's also called Devil's Night.
Oh.
And it has to do in Chicago. They used to burn the abandoned houses down right before Halloween.
Well, that seems fair.
And they said it's supposed to be all scary and everything because the original reason for Halloween in the first place was for the kids to dress up to scare all the evil spirits away or whatever.
Yes, isn't it great how it's morphed into just a $3 billion enterprise for the candy and the costume companies?
Right.
It's terrific. Hey, I'm all for Halloween. Love it, Terry. Mm-hmm. The best part is that I start buying the candy in early September and I eat until right up to Christmas.
Stomach hurts for 3 months straight.
As I said, there's absolutely no reason to buy the candy that you're going to be passing out to the kids in any more than a week in advance. But we all buy in early September because that's when they start displaying it for our own benefit.
I was in the store last night at 9. Plenty of candy left.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, there's not going
It's
to be
a great excuse. Right. Just eat all the candy you can. And I do all the time. That's why I'm more hyper than ever. That's why you need to stay on the 4th floor, Stephen.
I guess that makes sense.
Again, just acknowledge to me that you understand that this isn't something that I'm just saying. It's something that I'm very much feeling.
No, I understand that. Yeah, that's pretty clear. I don't get it, but, that's...
You don't have to get it. Something about the smug face you're going to have on Wednesday that I just won't be able to tolerate. I'm not going to keep you off the air like the listeners are now pouring into the phone lines requesting. There's one guy, Steve. No, probably more.
Oh, there might be more. I mean,
yeah. I don't want to go to the phones and find out.
They want to do that anyway, probably.
Okay, just until following Monday.
So he's not going to the Hammy release party then either.
Well, Terry, we'll have to negotiate that one. I'd hate to have to keep him from welcoming the ham sandwich man back to society.
Yeah.
We'll have to give him his own special cornered off area that he can't get out of.
In the VIP section.
If you want to call it that, David, it's the first time ever you've been in a VIP section in your life, then that's good. We'll work with you on that, all right?
The T-Man.
Sir, one more outburst, I will strangle you with my microphone wire. You understand me?
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
So how do you keep your kids from eating too much candy at one time? Experts suggest setting a limit to the amount of candy kids eat each day.
That's great advice. Let me tell you, these news reporters are really helping out the public.
Setting a limit to the amount of candy kids eat each day and hiding the rest away, which might be easier said than done. But a new study suggests a 1 or 2 day binge could actually be better for your kids. That's because the frequency of candy consumption has more to do with the amount of teeth-rotting acid produced.
Yeah, in reality, that's probably what the dentist would suggest. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Even though everything out of my mouth sounds like a joke. I'm being very honest in telling you, if you were to poll dentists, Terry, and then ask them this question, you would get 4 out of 5 dentists telling you that having kids binge through the candy in a 2 or 3 day little span is better than spreading it out all through the month of November and December.
Okay.
Well, their stomachs will hurt like crazy. Right. At least their teeth will be clean.
Wow.
From a teeth decay point of view.
Okay.
That is a better way to go about it, to just kind of saturate it with sugar for a couple of days, and then you're done. But then you got some pretty hyper ADD kids running around, don't you?
Yep.
And it kind of counteracts the Prozac you've had them on for the past 6 years.
He feels the same way about my bagel that I have right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit it really hard and get rid of it. And every other meal, probably the rest of the day.
Yes. There you go. It's a very exciting time in our world. Got John dating Terry Free.
Wow.
Got an election coming up.
Yeah.
Biggest election of our lives, Terry. We are counting down the hours. Even though they say about 8% of people have already voted. 10%, maybe even higher than that.
Probably. I have.
You've already voted, Stephen?
I have.
Well, we don't have to ask you. I know Jimmy Fred's raising his hand over there. Are you suggesting that you voted?
I have.
You sent in an absentee ballot?
I did.
We never really asked you whose side you're on, have we? I guess we never cared.
If the coach of the Eagles isn't running, he's out.
Right?
No, I care.
You want to share with us?
Sure. I voted for John Kerry.
Oh, jeez. He's on our side. I better reconsider, Terry. That's a little time to change my phone.
Now, did he register? Oh, he's not in Pennsylvania. But if he was, I mean, that's a swing state. He should have registered there. Using his parents' address.
Yes.
No, we like to follow the rules in our party, Stephen.
Wow.
That's something you're probably not familiar with, I guess.
Really? Okay.
What else is going on, Terrence? What else? Oh, jeez, he has more to say. What else do you have there, Terry?
Oh, my goodness. Well, in Gainesville, Georgia, a man wore a Bush mask to the polls. He was voting early. And he got arrested.
He got arrested for that?
Yes.
Is that considered campaigning for your side?
Yes.
Those masks aren't too flattering, though. Is that campaigning for the other side? Or is it campaigning for your side? Either way, you can't campaign. You can't campaign within, 150 yards of the polling places, or what?
Place, yeah.
How many yards is it? Does it say?
It doesn't say.
There's a restraining order that those polling places have on you campaigners. You stay away. Don't rape us.
You can't even wear your little John Kerry button into the poll.
No, you can't.
Against the rules.
Why is it such a little button to you?
Well,
it's a big George Bush button, though, isn't it?
Big George Bush button.
I was at the Seahawks game. If I saw one more John Kerry button, I was going to...
Wow.
You went to a game?
I did.
You were at the Seahawks game?
I was.
That's the news flash of the morning as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
What are you doing at the Seahawks game, Stephen?
At least I'm not dating John.
Oh, jeez. Wow. That's a good point.
Hey, you know what, Stephen Kilbreth? You need to take your mask off. Halloween ended 12 hours ago.
Wow,
and you need to get a freaking razor to go along with that. And let me tell you something, T-Man.
Yes, John.
Why are the heck are you hating on freaking Terry Free? Because she got out for once after having several blood transfusions.
Yes, we talked about this earlier, John. You saw Terry Free at a club in Kent over the weekend. Very sad, very true.
She did a fine job shaking her ass. She looks no more than 23 years of age, T-Man.
You hear that? Wow. Terry, we were getting on you because you're an old lady who's still going to the clubs. You're the mom. Bull-legged. You're the mom of this show, Terry. Always have been, always will be. And you're going to clubs, and there's no one within 6 years of you in the studio, and we've all retired from the clubs. And yet John making a point that
the point is she went to an age bracket club that fits her age limit where they give away free Bengay and Geritol.
Oh, it is. But your interesting point was, and I'm glad you got that little goodie bag on the way out, Terry, is that Terry Free may be 40 years of age.
Whoa!
But she looks not a day over 23. Terry?
Free Bengay, Geritol, hell, take it in and suck it up there, Terry.
Yes. Wow, I bet you heard that a couple of times on Saturday
night. Yeah, I bought
Terry?
her dreams home and she was bent over my bar stool, baby.
Oh, wow. Is that true, Terry? You want to confirm that? You went home with John?
No.
You were that drunk after?
No, she didn't go home with me. I wish she did, though.
I'm glad we got that clear.
Right.
But she did hang out with you at the club when she...
Yeah, she was at
it's hard for me to
like
say.
I said, a club here in the Kent, Washington area, and she was hanging out with her girlfriends. We had a great time. You know, we had a great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I was just surprised.
Am I Chuck Willery now by hearing? Should I check with the audience
shows?
shows?
What really went down.
Yes.
I was standing next to the DJ booth.
Okay, we're out of time. Anyhow, I believe that, though. Terry, were you a little bit frightened, concerned? Were you alarmed when John taps you on the shoulder and you realize his drool is all over you before you know it, and you realize that you're in the same establishment as John on a Saturday night?
I do admit that I was
is
a little,
Is that more than enough reason for you to keep your ass home from now on every weekend until you die or not?
Well, it was a little, kind of...
Pretty good, T-Man.
What was that?
We bonded pretty darn good.
Wow.
I had a great conversation for the hour that I was kicking with her. You know, she was out with her girlfriends and stuff, and I asked Terry, I says, where's JD at? Home taking care of the babies. I said, finally, the man does something in the relationship, because the woman doesn't need to crud.
Okay, there you go.
Think about
you know what? He's this close to becoming a politician, Terry. What's that?
Well, the good thing about having John next to you at the club is that if you get hungry, you just pick the goldfish crackers off his face from time to time.
Well, there's a smorgasbord available on his face, Terry. If you don't like goldfish crackers, there's a couple of pieces of ham by the ear.
Egg roll, yes.
Yes.
That Birch Farm cookie here.
Right. Egg roll remains on his forehead. Terry, you got your pick of the litter, and that's some of the upside that you have when you run into John at a club, and I'm sure you know that better than anyone, Terry. All right, so the person was arrested. What is the charge that they have to deal with? Obviously not much for wearing their mask to the polling place, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't think they're going to be doing 5 to 10.
No. But although they do say that he's looking at 1 year in jail and $1,000.
All right, they're not going to get that, though. Everyone's looking at something. Right. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi. Who's this?
Hey, T-Man.
Yes, sir.
I got a weird sexual story for you, man.
All right.
We like weird sexual stories.
We always have time for a good weird sexual story. I saw Kilbreth having sex on Saturday night. Oh. I don't even know what he's saying.
Wow.
Now, that was weird.
Yes. Try not to be so graphic, please. Jeez. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi, I was wondering if there was any chance of getting a ham sandwich release party invitation?
Sir.
I have good reason for asking.
I don't care. Sir, the party's on Thursday. We're counting down the days until Hammy is a free man. And to my knowledge, you had ample time to get this request in for the past few weeks.
I was worried that it might be a sausage fest and I'd be rejected early.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was
Jerry Fred, where are we, by the way, with the head count on the ham sandwich release party on Thursday?
Well, let me preface this by saying I've been very selective.
Oh, jeez.
And the people that I've invited.
Does he have any right to be selective, Terry?
Well, you told him to, but not that he has any right. No, he doesn't.
I told him what?
Well, you said that he...
Can you finish a thought, please?
That he could make the decision.
You're turning it to John before our very eyes, Terry.
That's because I hung out with him on Saturday. No, you told him to make the decision, so...
Mm-hmm. All right. And, yeah, go ahead.
We are at exactly 150 people right now.
I told you what? What did I say to cap it at?
Like 300, I believe.
No, I don't want to go to 300. I said 200.
200?
Did I say 300 on the air?
maybe 250. I don't remember the exact number you said.
So you want people to twist in the wind into the last minute. You want the listeners to be begging you right up to the very last second. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. He loves the power.
Love it, yeah.
Otherwise, we've had well over 1,000 requests to go to the ham sandwich release party. He could have easily picked 300 and called it a day way back early last week. But he wants to keep people in limbo. He wants to get maybe offers of baked goods and sexual little favors in that order.
No one's ever offered me a baked good.
Well,
come on. Every time there's donuts here, we email you.
Well, no listener.
Oh, okay.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Have you emailed us? Have you called in to tell us that you are interested in being at the party?
I have reserved my call for today, sir.
So you haven't called before today?
Oh, well, I have called, but just on different issues. And
All right, why do you feel you need to be there, sir?
Okay. Well, I feel that you need quality people there to pump up the party.
Okay, then why do you feel you need to be there, sir?
We agree with
that.
You're not listening to the question.
Me personally, I see in high school, you have the senior polls and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I got the party animal poll. And I spent all of high school going to parties, and so
we always give that to the retarded kids, sir. I mean, come on.
Well, I don't lack knowledge. I did pay attention in class. It's just after class.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention in homework.
There's already doubt this is the party animal of the entire world here.
No doubt.
All right. So, and then besides that, you don't want a bunch of people just standing around forgetting who they're there for.
Right. You'll be on your pogo stick the whole time.
That's pretty cool.
Anyhow, sir, hey, I'm not going to be like James Frederick R. Riemann here. I'm not going to have you twist in the wind or jump through hoops. Quiet, sir!
Oh, sorry.
You're invited to the party.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's see
Hang
how
on the
quickly,
line, sir.
Let's see how quickly. Oh, he can mess up his invitation.
He's invited to the party. Don't fight with me. He's invited to the party. Pick him up right now. Invite him in your most cordial tones.
Sir, welcome to the Hammy release party.
Yes, there you go.
So nice he is.
There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't fill out the rest of the roster of people invited
It's
before.
not a matter of making people twist in the wind. It's a matter of wanting people to be creative so I could differentiate why I should invite one person over another. Because I want to kick it with Hammy, it's not enough of a reason.
He's loving this moment, Terry. I turned off his mic. He's loving having the gavel in his hand. When he throws down that gavel, what he says goes, and he's going to milk it for all it's worth. There's nothing more or less to it. That's it.
Yep.
It's a sad state of affairs.
Jimmy Fred's a dickhead doesn't get you in?
So you're telling me that if someone says, I want to go to the party because I want to kick
Forget
it with
that.
Hammy,
You want to know what else is sad? How he treated Pasty Dave over the weekend, and Pasty doesn't even have any knowledge of this.
Oh, wow. What happened?
That we obviously talked about on the air a number of times how Pasty is going to his first live event in the history of the program. Not that he has been with the show a short period of time. On the contrary, Terry, he has been with the show for years and years. Mm-hmm. And yet, all the in-studio Christmas parties, all the homemade bikini contests, all the stuff, all the boot camps, all the live stuff we've done on location, Pasty will always have to stay here in the studio and run the show from here in the shop.
Right.
Finally, after years of him asking, we've taken him seriously.
Yay!
Yay! Ding, ding, ding.
Vinny the Pooh gets upped.
Woo!
Vinny the Pooh gets to come in the studio and run the show here from the big old controls of the plane. Very exciting for him. And Pasty is going to be down there at the ham sandwich release party. He's very excited at being at his first live event in the history of the program. Now, we asked Pasty, I said, Pasty, would you like me to make a little offering to the lady listeners out there, if they would like to be your date, or would you like to go stag? If you listened the other day, he immediately responded, or well, maybe after taking some time, he said that he would like to have a date. I immediately called Sissy Sisterson. She said no, she's busy that day, so he had to take a second choice of a random listener.
Right.
We took emails, and we decided on a date for him, Terry. Now, the woman, when she sent her photo, and she sent it first to Jimmy Fred, who then sent it to me.
Wow, you actually got a photo.
Terry, she's a very good-looking lady.
Oh, good.
And Jimmy Fred, realizing that, obviously had a big rush of jealousy, even though he's a married man now. He should be very happy in the situation he's in. Wow. And yet, he couldn't help himself. He had to take a shot at Pasty Dave. Pasty knows nothing about this. Pasty, I'm sorry you have to hear this.
What sort of shot did he take? I have no idea.
I'm glad you asked.
I'd love to hear it.
He asked me. I got to tell him now.
I'm obligated.
When Jimmy Fred... Print out that picture of his date, by the way. Have you seen your date yet, Pasty?
No, I haven't, actually.
Wow.
You didn't forward it to him?
Well, he may have. I just didn't get into my email.
I choose his date. And when I saw this is a woman who called the other day, Terry, and when I saw her picture, it was a done deal. Mm-hmm. She's got personality. She's a very good-looking lady.
Okay.
And obviously, Jimmy Fred recognized that, and he sent me the email, and he pointed out first, I can't remember his exact words, but he made an indication of how hot she was.
Okay.
And then his last final words of his forwarding email to me was, Pasty won't close.
Oh, geez.
Now, are you familiar with that term of not closing Pasty? Do you know what he was referring to when he said Pasty won't close?
Sure. I will somehow be unsuccessful on my date with her.
He won't close the deal. No, more specific than that.
Won't.
You're not going to finish the job.
Yes.
Now, you may not argue with him that you're not a finisher. You never have been. You're a 27-year-old pasty virgin. So it's tough for you to show him a track record of you closing.
True.
But the fact that he had to throw that in just speaks volumes for Jimmy Fred Raymond more than anything else. Of course he's not a closer. He's a virgin. Why did you feel the need to throw in that dig at Pasty Dave in his moment of happiness?
I don't know if it was necessarily a dig.
Well, whether you recognize it or not. It was a dig from a person with a Napoleonic complex.
It was an unnecessary comment.
Napoleonic is the term, yes. Why did you have to do it?
I was just as being factual.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, even if there's one of two things that's going to happen. One, either her hair's not going to be long enough or her teeth aren't white enough. Pasty's going to find something wrong with her. Because even girls that Pasty likes, he finds something wrong with
them. But it's a defense mechanism to get himself out of having to have sex with them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
But you could say, I wish him luck with this one.
Of course I still wish him luck. Just because I don't think he'll close it.
She was too hot. You don't want Pasty having her if you can't have her. Is that
I'm married with a beautiful wife.
That's pretty much the deal. Is there any way around it, Terry?
No way around it.
Way around what?
That you realize that your options are now shut off and you can't have her, so Pasty can't have her. She's too hot.
I'd be happy if Pasty screwed the next 25 women that walk through this door.
Bring them in.
We got them lined up.
It's sad. It's sad that someone who's supposed to be happily married could be this envious and jealous with someone who's a 27-year-old virgin. That's a sad state of affairs.
He just blew any shot he had of getting a wedding gift from Pasty now.
Still no gift?
You haven't bought him a gift, Pasty?
You need an update, Stephen?
I do.
I think we know.
Now, Pasty, the funny thing is, how do you take on Pasty? Pasty's the most harmless, innocuous guy in the history of the planet.
True.
He is as non-controversial, non-confrontational. He is as easygoing as they come, Terry.
Yep.
Picking on Pasty is like slapping a cute little 4-year-old girl with pigtails.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Is that what you are? Are you a man who goes around smacking little 4-year-old cute girls with pigtails? Is that what you are?
If Pippi Longstocking gets near me, I'll
Oh,
jeez.
Pasty doesn't have a bad thing to say about anyone, and no one, to my knowledge, has ever said a bad word about Pasty Dave except for him being asexual.
Well, and everybody likes Pasty Dave. Everybody likes him.
Jimmy Fred calls him gay.
He may be asexual. I don't think he's gay.
Right.
I don't want to find out. I don't think he wants to know. Pasty, do you agree with my... do you agree... let's just have hot shot imitator. Pasty?
Yeah.
Do you agree with my assessment of you? Is everything I said pretty much characterize who you are and who you'll always be?
Yeah, I think you're pretty much right.
Can you say at this time, Pasty, that you will, despite the unkind words from Jimmy Fred Raymond, because just realize they stem from jealousy, Pasty, do you think that you can prove him wrong?
Oh, yeah, I'm closing. The minute she gets near me, it's on. I'm shaking my moneymaker all night.
Pasty, I hope you don't scare her away with the Magnum too soon. That's the only advice I can give you. It's an untouched Magnum after 27 years, and you got to be very much, well, not to interface with it, if you know what I mean. Not literally. Okay, maybe I was saying it in both senses. Yes, literally and figuratively.
If Sissy wasn't scared, then she won't be scared.
Pasty,
See, now what Pacey's going to come on and screw my impersonation up because he's going to change his voice. Watch. Oh, whoa.
I really don't know.
See, I sound nothing like him now. I'm a caricature.
Yes, Pasty.
But what does Lou Piniella think about me?
It's amazing how Lou Piniella and Pasty sound exactly alike.
The T-Man. Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
Welcome back to Talk Sex. And we have Anna on the line. Hi, Anna.
Oh, man, it's been a while, Terry.
Yeah.
That grandma's still alive?
And kicking.
Mm-hmm. And she's still... did she rename her show? Is it always called Talk Sex?
I don't think so.
Now she's in your face with it. She can't hide what she does anymore.
Welcome back to Talk Sex. And we have Anna on the line. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hello. You got a question?
I do. My boyfriend is awful at oral sex.
Oh, Lord!
And I know I'm only his second, but I want to know, how do I tell him?
I'm only his second? That's what I used to tell all the girls. And they pretty much were.
And I know I'm only his second, but I want to know, how do I tell him that he's not good? How can I teach him to be better at it?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next call.
Too tough.
And actually, we'll have to get to this later. I've kept Pasty all through the break from looking at this picture, Terry. I want to unveil who his date's going to be to him. Aren't you excited about this moment, Terry?
I am.
Are you excited about this, Pasty?
I'm dying.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Whoa.
Don't have to overdo it, Pasty.
Very curious.
Jimmy Fred's behind the glass, and he's not accusing you of being gay right now. It's all okay.
Especially.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you this. Now, you're sitting a few strides behind me. Oh, jeez. Don't look as I open the picture and look for myself, all right? Turn away.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. It's perfect for Pasty, Terry.
Yeah?
Actually, beyond perfect, because she's way high. I mean, it's a very good-looking woman, and not in that, like, hard, slutty way. It's the opposite of what I want her. She's, like, naturally pretty, and I like them not naturally pretty. And she's got a very pure, kind of, very naturally pretty look.
Oh, good. Maybe this will all work out.
So Pasty could find nothing wrong with her then.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, even when he picks apart every feature. Her teeth perfectly straight and white. Oh, of course he'll find something. Oh, the third toe is too long. Right. But I can't see a flaw.
Good.
She's so good looking, Terry, she makes me want the chubby-faced girl standing next door in the picture here.
Whoa.
Are you sure that's not the one?
I verified. Didn't we clearly verify?
She said when she emailed the picture,
She said she's the one on the right.
Yes.
I've taken the fat from time to time.
Not your right. Oh, jeez. And, Pasty,
yes.
I'm about to show you a picture of a woman who is excited about going to this party with you, excited about being your date. She understands who you are. She understands where you've come from. She understands where you're going. Even though we here have known you for years and we don't have a clue, she seems to understand it all. All right?
I'm very excited.
You've said, what are you, like a program tape now? Can you say anything else but you're very excited?
I'm looking very forward to this Hammy party.
I'm very excited, and what do you do?
On top of it all, Terry,
yes,
she looks like she has some big naturals here.
Big naturals! Oh, yeah!
Oh, jeez. Steven's actually officially lost it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Jeez, easy, big fella.
Big fella!
Jeez.
Oh, wait a minute, it's a mistake. I did print this out from BigNaturals.com. No, I'm just playing.
But here's your girl from Chicks with Dicks.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm very excited. Right. Anyhow, Pasty,
yes.
This is the picture she sent us, and I can confirm all that I've said, and I'm about to show you this picture so you can get confirmation yourself. Are you ready to meet your date for the ham sandwich release party?
I am ready.
Well, before I give you this picture, let me get it made all official by our guest of honor.
He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like just...
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
72 hours away from being released from a prison. Not too far away. Good morning, Hammy.
I say, wow. Whoa, now, whoa, now. Bam. Ow.
Yeah.
I say, if you are cute in the face, sexy in the waist, toothed in the wind, and thicker than a Snicker, and thicker than a Snicker, and you know you should be at the Ham Sandwich Man release party with recording artist Akon, or should I say A to the con. Call in now. 1-866-663 man.
Unbelievable. He's doing a call out right now, Terry.
And bring your good friends and your laughter too.
Oh, boy. Hey.
We gonna have
Got it all down, Terry.
party for you.
I'm Ham Sandwich, and I approve this message. Terry?
Yes,
That's
Tina.
unbelievable. He's made a call out when, because he realizes Jimmy Fred Weeman's a little slow on the trigger and getting this whole roster filled out. I want it capped at 200. Don't go to 300. Nice, solid, quality 200.
Wow.
I don't want it overrun, Terry. I want there to be space. I want there to be places for people to hide if they have to take someone by the arm and do the things that have to be done to them.
All righty.
Right? Hammy's got some needs, I'm sure. I hope that the boys over there in that correctional facility haven't brought about any changes in his lifestyle.
Doubt that.
Right, Hammy? Don't you want some room to move? Is that all you need? Is that all you ask for? Room to breathe?
That's all I ask for.
Mm-hmm. Ham Sandwich Man, 72 hours away from freedom, Terry.
Wow, that's exciting.
We will celebrate that event on Thursday morning, live and in color on this station and all the affiliate stations, as he points out, Terry, with the help and accompaniment from recording artist Akon, who will be flying into Seattle on Wednesday night. He's making a whole couple of days out of this event, Terry.
Good deal.
Hammy.
Whoa, no.
Probably the most startling thing about this party is that it's allowed Pasty to have his first date in a while.
Yay!
And not just any old date, Hammy. I'm holding a picture in my left hand of Pasty Dave's date for Thursday morning. All you described, Hammy, she would have been able to call up based on your recommendations. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of women out there. They picked up the phone. They said, "Well, I am thin in the waist, but not pretty in the face."
Oh, maybe next year, kid.
Mm-hmm. Hammy, you excited about Pasty's date, or as you call him, Tasty Dave?
I'm very happy about Tasty Dave the Virgin, and I hope that what he got is a winner.
Wow. That's nice.
Steve actually wants the chicken dinner.
I'll sign up.
Yeah.
Hammy,
Whoa.
as I said, 72 hours away. Anything that's hit your mind as far as other needs for your release party and your first day of freedom?
Well, T-Man, not at this time, but I still got at least 2 days to think about it.
And how was your Halloween weekend? Did you go trick-or-treating in Cell Block D?
Oh, I can tell you the only thing about my Halloween, there was no trick-or-treat for the ham sandwich.
Oh. Well, Halloween 2005 will be completely different, right, Hammy? Nope, same thing. Hammy, right?
For sure.
Hammy, do you want to take some calls from some ladies that may want to come to your party? Do you have the time right now, or are they going to tell us that you have 1 minute left and then drop you off 10 seconds later?
Well, let's just try to hurry up and go.
All right, yes. Let me open up the phone lines. 1-866-663-T-Man. If there are any ladies out there that fit the ham sandwich description and would like to get in under the wire, being invited to the ham sandwich release party, this is a time to call and get the go-ahead from the ham sandwich man. Now, he, of course, has the power to say no.
Right.
Again, Hammy, what should they have going for them if they want to be at the party?
Independent,
Independent. That's a new one. Really?
Yeah, okay.
Sexy in the face, cute in the waist. I said it all so backwards. But too thin to win, and you know I'm not discriminating on the big ladies. That you thicker than a snicker. You know, hey.
Okay, the ladies are lining up now per our request, and why don't you take a couple of them? Okay, Hammy, go ahead. You're on the air with the Ham Sandwich Man live from prison.
Hello?
Yes, turn your radio down.
Whoa, now what's up, Miss Lady?
Hello, what you doing?
I'm chilling. How you doing?
Pretty good. I was in jail too, but, you know, just a short time, so I know how you feel. It's no fun, is it?
Nah, it ain't no fun. So, are you trying to make this party?
Yeah, I want to come.
Well, look, T-Man gonna lay out there and put you on hold with the Fred Wiener.
That's it, Hammy? She's in?
Yeah, he's real picky.
Hammy, she's in?
He has a limited time. He wants to get through these people.
All right, hang on. It sounds like you're in.
But she's not independent. How do you know she's independent?
Hammy, you want her in, right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's April.
April? What an April surprise. You're in, baby.
Thank you.
Hang on.
Wow.
Look forward to those April showers.
R. Kelly style.
Wow, Hammy, you really don't put him through much of a test, do you?
He's been locked up a while, okay?
Yes, they won't let him out, Terry. They won't let him out.
No.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hi, I want to come to the ham sandwich release party.
Well, you got to get the go-ahead from him.
Whoa, now what you looking like, Miss Lady?
Oh,
You have 1 minute left to talk.
Oh, jeez. Hotter than that one.
Okay, sign her up. Next one.
Yeah, she sounds hot.
He's got 1 minute. You better talk him into it.
Please, I want to come.
And that's what you look like?
I've never been to jail, though, so...
Well, look. Stay on hold, and Fred Women gonna holler.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Joey.
Joey, you're in.
Thank you.
Hang on the line. We need a good Joey.
Yeah,
little baby kangaroo.
Big
pouch. Carry us around in her pouch.
So I think by independent woman, he means not a conjoined twin, really.
Trying to sneak in one more here. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on.
Me?
Yes.
Hey, this is MVP, Hammy. What's up?
You have 15 seconds left to talk.
Ham.
Whoa, now.
Ham, this is MVP.
Well, MVP.
You know Princess?
No, I don't
In
know.
Des Moines. This is Makiwa, Bash's friend. What you talking about?
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
I'm near. Shut up.
Well, look, stay on hold, and Fred Women gonna
Yeah.
Well, he just got disconnected. Did we get a confirmation there, Terry?
Of course.
Maybe he was saying stay on hold and
Stay on hold, and we'll give you a bumper sticker. I think
Yeah,
it's going to come out of his mouth.
what it was.
MVP, you call yourself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Ham's homegirl. He kicks it with me all the time when he's
All
out.
right, hang on. Most valuable pussy wants on the roster. All right.
We'll put her to the test.
Right.
We'll see. I know, I'm sorry. That
Going
girl
into
beat
the
you.
Hall of Fame.
Wow. Sounds like the roster's being filled out just right, Terry. Don't you know?
T-Man.
When you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
You're listening to The T-Man Show on Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Cube 93. 663 T-Man.
Vote or die, mother, vote or die.
There it is.
Vote or else I'm gonna stick a knife through your eye.
Yeah, we get the point.
Democracy is founded on one simple rule.
What's that?
Get out there and vote or I will kill you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well, we understand where we are now. Less than 24 hours away from the biggest day in a long time that this country has seen, Terry.
No, it's been 4 years. Do they offer refreshments or anything at these voting places?
Some of them do.
You didn't vote 4 years ago. How long has it been since the stadium for the Mariners came up? About 6 years ago?
Yeah, right around there.
9 years ago?
I actually voted last time.
You did?
For Al Bohr.
Oh, jeez.
Did you vote a year ago?
I did not. We already have our stadium. President wasn't up. No need to vote.
That's why he's asking.
No need to vote.
4 years ago was his last time. He wants to know if they serve any sandwiches, any finger foods, any appetizer kind of things. What do they have, Steven?
Well, the last time I voted in an actual polling place, they did have cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Really?
And the punch bowl, Steven stuck his face right in. It was a happy day for him all the way aroround. Very good.
I think
all
I
right.
had coffee, but no punch.
What else is going on in this world, Terry? What else is happening, please?
Well, according to a new poll, 45%.
I said, whoa, bitch, or I with kill you.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Trey. I'm sorry about that.
45% of women with children.
He wasn't talking to you, really. He wasn't. Go ahead, what?
45% of women with children
45% of women with children
have sex at least twice a week, and that's higher than those women without children.
You see what's happening here, Stephen? Terry's going out of her way to make sure she feels good about herself today. A couple of days after horribly embarrassing herself at the club in Kent, where she was way too much of a senior to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, if you're just tuning in, we got confirmation. We heard it through many a source that Terry Free was spotted out at the clubs. Doing the circuit like the old days, the very old days, on Saturday night. So now what does she do? She brings up a story that women with children have more sex than women who don't have children. Is that pretty much the gist of that, Terry?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how many times a week are women with children having sex?
Twice a week.
What if they have like 5 kids?
Oh. No, that's unheard of, Steve. No one does that these days. And Terry, what if they have 5 kids? Does it say there? Is there a sliding rule?
No sliding rule. Just, still having sex twice a week.
Terry, at the club, I must ask.
Oh, my gosh.
Were you trying to do your best to at least be inconspicuous, or were you on the dance floor? Were you...
Yes, we did some dancing.
Oh, I was afraid you might say that.
Oh, group.
Shaking the moneymaker. Whoa.
Told ya. We sure did. All of us went out there.
Were you like, hey, Terry Free in the house?
No.
If they play Oh What a Night, I'm going to go crazy.
Oh, what a night.
See if they can find it. That'd be great.
Okay.
Yes. Terry.
What, T-Man?
Did you feel a little bit removed from today's club scene? I mean, it's been, about a good 60, 70 years since you've been to an actual club situation?
No.
It's the first club with indoor plumbing. That was the cool part.
No. Not out of place at all.
Yes.
Had a good time.
Can't find it, Stephen.
How do they not have it?
Oh, jeez.
I have it. Don't worry. I'll find it for you, kid.
Oh, we gotta get on the dance floor. It's my favorite. Come on, girls. Oh, this is What a Night. But Terry, you're still the one.
Oh, here we go.
I thought they'd find it.
It's Frankie Valley in the Four Seasons, not under the Four Seasons.
Same as the hotel, Stephen. Terry, did you go crazy? Did you?
I love this song. Come on. Let's go dance.
John, twirl me.
Dip me, John. Dip me.
We all sang because we know all the words to the song.
Of course you do. Everyone who's over 40 does, Terry. Okay. That's more than enough, Stephen.
But there was a remix in '94.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, there was.
I guess everyone's forgotten about that for the right reasons. Anyhow, was that it, Stephen?
Well,
Don't tease us with the remix and then not play it. Come on.
Well, this was it.
Too hot to handle. Too cold.
All the Ghostbusters and you're in control.
That's my favorite. Come on, girls. Oh. Well, it's still the Four Seasons, though, right, Stephen?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
The '94 remix.
Is that right? Well, they really did it up. They really modernized it, let me tell you.
It's still What a Night.
And it was.
Late December back in '93.
Yeah.
They really modernized it for you. Wow. Sounds the same to me, Stephen.
That's a little different.
A little bit hipper.
Oh, what a night.
Not really.
December back in 60.
Okay, again, Stephen, more than enough. A slow fade would be great here, Stephen. That's too slow a fade, Stephen. A little quicker fade, please. An abrupt fade, thank you.
Wow.
You hear that song at weddings, you just want to puke.
If you haven't already. Anyhow, Terry. So you were out on the dance floor making an even bigger idiot of yourself than you did, but when the moment you walked through the door.
We were all out there together. It was just a fun time.
There's safety in numbers. Yeah, I don't think that you and one 40-year-old friend could go out to a club. That's too much of a self-conscious type act. You need a good 10, 12 ladies. How many did you have? At least 10.
About 10 of us.
There you go. Do I know my 40-year-old bitches or what?
Wow.
And their daughters.
Yes.
And their kids.
Right. They were home with JD. Those
and their grandkids' boyfriends. All right, it's a very nice night. I'm glad you had it, Terry. Please don't ever do it again. Please, as long as you're working for this program. All right, thank you. I'm glad we can agree on that. All right, what else? What else is going on there? What else do you have?
Well, Walmart is not going to sell George Carlin's new best-selling book, When Will Jesus Bring the Pork Chops?
That's the title of this fine, can't keep it on the shelves book that George Carlin wrote. When is Jesus going to bring the pork chops?
Yes. In its stores.
Hold the applesauce.
Because they come. Remember that episode?
Yes, I'm sure you do, Terry. I'm trying to stay with you here.
Yes. They claim that the cover makes fun of the Last Supper.
Uh-huh.
So they're not.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Themselves.
George Carlin can't sell books at Walmart. That eliminates a lot of potential buyers. Yeah. Walmart does have a lot of power, but they know their clientele. And a lot of Midwest people like to buy a couple of things at Walmart last I checked.
Yeah, just a few.
But of all the books out there, of all the offensive articles out there, are you going to tell me George Carlin's book, Funny Man George Carlin, is too much for Walmart?
Apparently he is.
Uh-huh.
You know, making fun of the Last Supper.
So Walmart has so much power, maybe one would argue too much power, that they're now the gatekeeper on literature.
Well, the gatekeeper on everything else in their stores, magazines,
right.
CDs, DVDs.
Well, here's a shotgun and a life supply of buckshots.
Yeah.
Kill all the animals you want.
But here, let me overwork all my management and my staff.
Wow.
Jeez.
Do you think George Carlin's a little bit upset about this?
Yes.
He wrote a book for a long period of time, and now not one copy is pretty much going to be sold?
I think it provides more press for his book for people to go buy somewhere else.
Makes him feel any better. I own a copy.
Oh.
You bought one?
Paid $20 for it. Not sure why, but I did.
Well. Yeah, that book, they're ready and willing to put right there on the head of the store display. Vote, bitch, or I'll kill you is a bestseller already.
All right, Gary.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder if Walmart is going to stick to their guns here, or oh, jeez.
Yes, they will.
Or are they going to cave in, Terry? Only time will tell.
The T-Man. Oh, my God, you are terrifying. Kids are going to start wearing you as a Halloween...
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Am I going to have to make Pasty spend the next 3 days after the election up there with Kilbreath?
Sounds like it.
Is he getting all cocky? Why? Because he has a date now all of a sudden? Is that what it is? A date that we got him?
Uh-oh.
You hear what he said during the break to me in Hot Shot?
I did.
I didn't. What did he say?
Oh, jeez.
He said, enjoy your last couple of days of hope about your guy. Bush will be there for 4 more years.
Wow, that's pretty ballsy to say in that room.
Well, then me and Hot Shot will be doing the show live from Italy on Thursday.
Can't
wait. We're moving. That's it.
You guys are out.
Uh-huh.
For sale sign in front of the house?
But I'm telling you, they're loading. They know it more than the public knows it. They're packing boxes right now, and they're taking this hillbilly crap back to Crawford, Texas. They can pack up Toby Keith while they're at it with all his stuff. Move it all back to Crawford, Texas. It's over. But if I'm wrong, then I'm getting to the point where Pasty's saying a couple of things too many here, and he'll be right up there with Kilbreath. And I'll rip up this picture, and that date'll never happen. We'll screw her.
Yeah, we're gonna get her.
Mm-hmm. Put a Democratic sticker over her mouth and screw it. I don't even know if I'm actually a Democrat. I just am very... Well, Terry, when it comes to domestic issues, I'm a very liberal guy. Okay. When it comes to Homeland Security, I'm very tough.
Okay.
And that's why we need John Kerry to fight a smarter war, a more productive war, a more efficient war.
Right.
I don't want to see bin Laden looking better than ever, like he did on tape a couple of days ago. Do I need that?
He's looking awfully
What
happy.
happened to Dead or Alive, Mr. President? 3 years ago. All right, Pasty, get the hell out of here.
Oh, no, come on.
This girl's way too hot for you.
He's always so innocent in
Can I
everything
see her
else.
at least?
No. You can't see her.
You still haven't seen her? He hasn't shown me
No,
yet.
I won't show him. I
But see,
refuse.
that's not fair to him.
There, you ever heard of a blind date? Maybe you didn't have to go on them because you were giving it up at age 14. He has to experience what the feeling is to be on a blind date. Maybe it'll set him up better for the future when he figures out there's something wrong with this girl and he throws her to the scrap heap.
Maybe so.
You really want to see her picture?
I'd like to, yeah.
Who are you going to vote for?
Who are you voting for? Huh?
Choose wisely, my friend.
It shouldn't be relevant.
It's absolutely relevant.
Shouldn't be important.
There's a smart candidate and there's a dumb candidate. Who are you voting for?
I'm going for the dumb one.
All right. Well, then you're
The
too
alleged
dumb
dumb
for this
one.
girl. That's right. He's really a rocket scientist in disguise.
Oh, yeah. John Kerry's building those rockets. As we speak.
He's building a lot faster than Bush, telling you that right
I'm
now.
sure he will.
In a rocket building contest, Kerry wins that too. Moron.
See, that's what you don't hear conservatives saying stuff like
Of
that. That's the
course
problem.
not. Never.
There's no
They
name
never
calling.
call names. Yeah, Dick Cheney didn't tell someone to go F themselves when they got asked a question that he didn't like. Right? I'm wrong. I must have dreamt that. Did I dream that, Stephen?
Well, I mean, I know that you're wait a minute. Let me speak. Your Bible, Fahrenheit 9/11, also takes things out of context, by the way. Let's not forget
I don't
that.
see John Kerry flipping people off either.
Yeah, who flipped off someone?
You don't see him using the F word in Rolling Stone
I saw
magazine and all that?
George Bush with his middle finger up before a press conference.
And
that was not while he was president. I know that's irrelevant,
And
but it
his
doesn't
daughter
really.
sticks out her tongue. Oh, yeah, you're such great-mannered people. You're right. And the liberals and the Democrats, they're
But calling
out of
someone a
control.
moron because they have beliefs in what they and who they
no,
want to
you're
vote
a
for,
moron
that's
for
dumb.
many more reasons. Trust me.
Well,
it's
then
not
say
just
that.
for that.
Then say that.
I just did. You need to hear it again?
Yes, I would like
You're
to
a
hear it.
moron for many more reasons, Stephen.
But that's
It
first and
goes from-
foremost,
This
which
is
seems-
just
this
tapping
seems-
the surface. All right? Are we clear now? Now
At
let's
least we're
go
looking in the mirror
vote.
with each other.
Oh, good comeback. At least we're looking in the mirror at each other.
Well, I don't know why you take everything personally. It's
Oh,
silly to me.
shut up, you dickhead.
You mean like that?
I said, whoa, bitch.
Should be a fun day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Can I stay home?
I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's over, Terry.
I know.
I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what I'm gonna do with my life when it's over.
Wow.
After the beatings of Kilbreath are complete, then what? Then what?
The T-Man. Just wanna think.